Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Return of the LG podcast, 3 octaves deeper. We got our pretty typical crew. I'm Connor, by the way. Jack's here, Hadley's here, Parker's here, and Oliver's here. Say hello.
Hello.
Got a pretty typical crew here. I love it. I thought it was gonna be 3 decibels deeper.
Dude, I know.
Yeah, 3 octaves.
I realized I tweeted that. I was like, oh yeah, they're 3 decibels deeper, and I was like, that makes no sense. So I deleted the tweet.
Yeah, I was actually gonna call you out on that, and then I was like,
Yeah, first I'm like,
just
wait,
let him have it.
yeah, like does Connor is 3 decibels? Is that really noticeable? I was like thinking about decibels.
It's just a
and,
lot quieter. Yeah.
That's also like volume, not.
Yeah,
Exactly. No,
3 decibels
exactly, yeah.
deeper.
So like I don't know. I was
It
just
sounds so
thinking-
much cooler than 3 octaves deeper though. Like
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
the double
for
D's
sure.
there.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So I saw you favored it. I'm like, oh, Jack liked the tweet, and then I realized, oh my gosh, this isn't actually like.
Yeah, no, but like, okay, so I favorited it like, wow, this is a really great tweet. I really like how that all works together. And then as I'm favoriting it, I'm like, wow, that doesn't make it more sense. It makes me want to favorite it even more. And then too bad.
What
Too
an,
bad it's
what an
three.
opening to this podcast is telling about a tweet that nobody
Nobody can
listening has
see.
seen.
It's too
Um,
bad.
But anyway, we just decided 2 years after our previous podcast that we just do it again. Why not?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3.5 years almost. And we thought, hey, we haven't done one in a while. We've done like 45 or 46, right? Pretty
Yeah,
solid
something
up there. I started listening to like one on Monday, and I'm like, wow, this is some quality stuff. I was having a good time listening to it, and I was like, hey, we can make this so much better. It's like I feel like listening to that, it was just like a poor man's version of us. Like we've just gotten so much better. Like all the jokes were like the same like root, like stem.
Oh, yeah.
But we just expand them so much better now. So who knows how it'll actually turn out? Probably be pretty disappointing in comparison. But
Dude, but it's all on the internet now. It's too late.
yeah, I know we're rolling in hard. So that should be good.
So should we go around and say?
Well, first, so guys, Connor's been talking about this all day, about this fantastic
Oh, God,
story
no.
that he has, and he's been telling me, I can't wait to do the podcast. I can't wait to, tell this story. Like, I was like, dude, don't even tell me. I don't even want to know. So Connor's gonna go ahead and give us his fantastic story. So I'm sure everyone is.
Well, all
My
day,
sweet
wow.
British ears are ready for the story.
Oh yeah, everyone's just salivating over this story now.
Okay, I'd like to make a disclaimer, and Jack knows what he's done. He knows what he's doing right here. The story isn't that exciting, but I was like, hey, if we ever need something to talk about, I'll just bring this story.
Yeah, and of course I'm gonna be
That's
like,
what you said earlier.
yeah, I mean, he's getting a little shy. He does this, guys. Over the past 2 years, he's really kind of gotten into a little shell. Just kind of deal with it. Here we go.
All I was loving it. Okay, so I was walking from lunch to fifth period today, and I was walking up a staircase.
Where's your fifth period? This is important.
Third level. It's math.
Okay.
Wait, but
And-
what level's lunch on?
Second.
There you go.
Yeah.
Um,
For us, it's usually third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, this feels just like what we used to do.
Oh,
You
it
guys
does.
interrupted me during my story.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Great. It's not about the story. It's about all the different pieces of the story. Okay.
Yep. So I was walking up. I just minded my own business, and this guy, like, I noticed this group walking down the stairs as I was going up, and so
Did you notice it before it happened? You're like, oh, this could be an issue. Like this is gonna
no,
be.
well,
Someone's
no,
gonna come from this.
because what happened next is some guy like kind of like sidesteps in front of me a little bit, and I was like, okay, what is he like? I kind of looked up because I thought I might like know him or something, like he's trying to, I don't know, and then another guy in this little group comes out, and I'm wearing a green shirt, and this is important.
Wait. What color were your shorts, just in case it matters?
Yeah.
Right.
I think it definitely could matter. There's definitely more
Yeah.
to this that Connor hasn't explored yet.
And
we have to dig deeper.
Yeah.
And this guy asked, and then not the guy who walked in front of me, but another guy said,
Wait. What was he wearing? Is this important?
"No."
But what was he wearing?
Thank you guys.
Was he wearing anything?
Yes, he was wearing clothing, a decent amount of clothing.
That's a good sign.
A solid dollop of clothing, right?
Yeah. And he asked me, like, hey, did you get that shirt from Shrek?
Oh!
And I was just, and I kind of just, I didn't respond. First of all,
What?
I just kind of looked at him and kept walking up the stairs. And,
No.
Yeah, and then like all of his friends were like, oh yeah, like high fiving or whatever. And so I just kind of was confused at
Dude,
what
you
they
totally
thought.
got Shrek'd.
Yeah. what was funny and whatever, but I don't know.
Wait,
It
was
just-
this
it was
was
just-
this freshman?
It
think?
was yeah. They were either freshman or sophomore. They were definitely.
Yeah, I've heard a freshman talking about Shrek.
Yeah, no, it's a thing now.
Yeah.
All the freshmen, like in our locker room and everything. I
Yeah.
heard it all over school today. They were like, "Oh, we Shrek'd him." I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
They
that's-
replaced like wrecked with Shrek'd, and they think it's the best thing ever. Like they don't even have to like say a joke or anything with it. They just say Shrek'd, and they're just like like just freaking out about it.
You
Yeah,
Americans never
right.
cease to amaze me.
Yeah. And like think about this. Like I was like one of the reasons I was listening to the podcast, I was kind of like, man, I hear all these annoying freshmen in the locker room, and the jokes they make are just awful. I want to say, like, I'm thinking the jokes we were making when we were freshmen were also awful. That's why I want to listen to the podcast, and I could see, okay, kind of, compare it. Wow, our jokes were great, guys. Great job. Let's give ourselves a round of applause for that one
GG.
because it was so much better than what these freshmen are doing. Maybe they just weren't ready. Maybe we just upped our game for the podcast. But I mean, we were saying like some of the stuff we were saying was just,
On point.
yeah. I mean, like it definitely could have been improved upon. Like if we were to do it again, it would have been so much better. But solid stuff. So that's been good. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, these freshmen though. Wow, I just can't deal with them. Even
And then-
even sophomores. I don't know how people like communicate for more than like 10 minutes with them. It's crazy.
Yeah, there are some people on my bus who then they're sophomores, but they feel like like just listening to them talk, and they're really loud, so it's not that hard to hear them. Like
How many decibels?
the octaves.
yeah, and these guys are like I can't even comprehend like what they're thinking will be beneficial from acting this way. It's like they're like the most immature people I've ever like run across, and
Like-
it's like every day on my bus.
Even at like if you were to make yourself the most immature you could, like at any age. it
No,
would
it's like
still be-
I don't even know how they come up with these behaviors. To be honest,
Can you try
it's like-
imitating one? Like I have no idea what to expect, so it's really hard for me to get it.
well, I can't imitate, but I can tell you. I can just tell you their characteristics and let your imagination fill in the rest.
All right, that's not gonna work.
So
but okay.
they sit in the front of the bus typically, well, to the demise of the bus driver.
Wow, that's pretty unique actually, because usually they just go in the back. You'd
Yeah,
think,
no,
that
these
is true.
kids
Yeah.
sit in the front.
wow. Okay,
and
this
they
is
take up, like,
drawing
the
me in.
first-
This is great.
Like the first or it's like this is a weird Connor memory thing. They never sit in the front row. They're always in like the second through fifth row. So they
Who
take
sits
up
in the
like
front?
three. I don't know. People who are not
Why would they
associated.
sit in the second row? Because the
The second row
always
is
sucks 'cause
awful.
it's got the wheel there.
Yeah, I do. I don't know.
It's always a poor decision. You think it's like, oh, the seat's open, and then you're like, oh no, I don't want to deal with this.
and
Especially, most of us have really long legs here. And
Yeah,
it
seriously.
sucks.
except for me.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey,
and
the thing is,
Connor's got
on
really
my
long
bus-
toes though, so that still counts.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah,
And hairy.
and hairy,
on my
very
bus-
hairy.
Lovely
exact
image,
same
lovely.
pattern. The same type of kids in the exact same seats.
Wow, what is
So I
this?
think
What is
it's
this
like,
revolution that's
yeah,
happening?
dude, okay. So
encoded in their minds or something.
these guys, it's mostly guys, but there's one girl, and it's like it's the kind of awkward, it's like socially awkward environment that all the guys
Oh, yeah.
like all the conversation all the conversations like orbit around the girl, and so like and
Oh.
what's even weirder, and this is
Is
actually
this like
what-
centripetal acceleration of some sort?
Wait,
you can say that.
Connor, where do you sit?
I sit like typically in the like seventh row ish, like like a couple rows back from them,
Okay.
and
How do you
But-
like that seat? Like, is it the prime? Is it the
well,
seat you
it
want, or
depends.
would
Like,
you change that?
If I sit like a little bit farther back, it's nice because like I can't hear them as much, and like if I put my earbuds in, I can't hear them anyway. But
If you could like rearrange the bus like completely, like where would you want? If you could like
All the way
move
in the
those, you want all the way in the back?
I want them to be all the way.
Oh, you want them and you in the front?
Well, in the same spot, so I wouldn't just have to.
Oh, so I mean, you kind of enjoy dealing with them. It sounds like.
No.
I mean, you don't want to be as far away as you want.
Well, I want to stay in my seat. I don't want to be bothered to have to move to a different spot on the bus.
Oh, okay,
So,
but you could. I mean, okay.
yeah. And
What if you could move your seat like to a different seat? Like you move your seat completely.
then as far away from them as possible would be good.
How about on top of the bus?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hadley, I forget you're here.
Anyway.
So, Hadley, what time is it for you?
It is almost 12:30.
Oh my gosh, this came up in the podcast I was listening to, the old LLG podcast where Oliver
yeah.
said, "Hey Hadley, I forgot you're here," and then it was like, "Hadley, what time is it?" Oh, super late. Whoa.
Whoa,
Yeah.
he's just repeating himself.
Yeah, this is great. Really enjoying this.
So
My
So,
voice
Connor-
isn't always like this, by the way. Just today. Just to
What's it
clarify
sound
that
like?
for everyone.
Really,
Yeah,
really
Oliver's
high
actually in the
pitched
hospital right now. It's really things have gotten really poor, gone really
yeah,
bad for him.
his disease is really taking a toll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so these people, like, it's this socially awkward that not only does it make people around them uncomfortable, but like, I don't know, it's just so bad.
Wait,
But
so are other people like visibly uncomfortable? Like you can just
oh yeah, my sister cannot, like, she tells me after we get off the bus, I hate them so much, and like,
is she
and
like
I,
is she like holding your hand like she can't handle it?
pretty much she's like staying close to me. It's really bad.
Oh.
But like,
What do you do you try to take like a bigger role to try to like stand up and like protect her, or you just kind of deal with it? I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
is that what you're thinking about? Like when
I have said stuff to them.
you're
Actually.
like give me an example. Like I'm like,
Like,
oh
like,
yeah,
we had the shooting threat at our school, whatever. Which was just a strange situation overall. But this guy was, like, joking about it, and like I don't know. I just didn't feel like he should be doing that, and
what'd you say to him?
he was making other people on the bus uncomfortable as well. I could tell. And so I'm like, dude, you probably shouldn't joke about that. And of course he's oh yeah, like making fun of me for trying to correct him or whatever.
And how'd
So,
you
okay,
deal with
fine, you
that?
can get- What? I just kind of ignored it at that point. And like, but I want to make this point, and this is what weirds me out the most. I think about them is, so they all revolve around this one girl, and she's really freaking annoying. But
Is she
but-
attractive?
no. Anyway,
It's not even like a question. It's like a
no, it's definitely not a question. But also these guys take any excuse they can to touch her, like,
oh
in
no.
any way.
What?
Oh no, this is taking
it's
taking a dark turn.
harassment.
No,
I was
no,
not ready
like
for this.
she's totally condoning it, but it's not like anything. It's not like
Makes it
anything
even
like,
worse.
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
it's just this like weird tension between them. So like,
So this is
like-
like a loving relationship, really.
with like freaking like 7 or 8 guys though, and
Is
they're all
there a
like
problem with that?
They all want in.
they're all like socially awkward, and it's like it's just so uncomfortable because like they randomly like grab her arm, or like she randomly like grabs someone's like, it's just,
Dick.
and like, and there was one point where she was sitting down,
Has
and
that
then, like,
happened before, Connor?
and then I look up, and these guys were like holding on to each one of her limbs, like and trying to pull it. I like, what the heck
Dude,
are
maybe
you guys
maybe
doing?
maybe you shouldn't pull her
What-
arms
what is
anymore.
it in this case when you're saying trying to pull it?
Oh, they're her like different limb. So
Okay,
like one of her.
just
Wait.
clarifying, because it could be interpreted a few
Okay,
different
Are they
yeah,
like
I got
touching each other? Is this like are they?
Or is it just towards the girl?
Yeah.
It's just the girl. It's so weird, and the girl's like,
Do you know this girl's name?
oh, it's like, it's kind of a unique name, which doesn't surprise me. I think it's. I
Can you
can't
just
remember. I can't-
okay describe this girl, like close your eyes and just give the best description you can.
Okay, this is gonna be no. I don't. It's gonna be mean. I don't want to.
No, dude, come on. It's the LG podcast.
For the podcast.
Yeah.
She like her face. It looks like she's like constantly crying. Like her face is kind of like flushed. Like she's constantly crying, and she got a little acne going on.
Okay, understandable.
Uh-huh.
And like, it's just like she looks pretty normal. Just like she looks pretty normal, but until you look at her face.
What?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
Connor's a total
Wow.
prude after 2 years, guys. She's
but-
completely normal except for her
Cool
face.
So like, I don't know. It's just such a strange
How are her
situation. Like,
calves? Are they normal too? Because usually it's like
I don't
the
know.
face is
I
where
have
the calf,
never,
the calves are
I've
where-
never paid attention to.
That's actually a very good point.
Yeah, I mean
Well,
usually there's a strong correlation.
And you did say that they were grabbing her limbs, so
Yeah,
have you
I
ever,
just assumed that
observed
that'd
her
be-
calves?
They were controlled by her calves, maybe. That's what you're suggesting.
No, like they'd be touching her calves.
Yeah, they maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure what their motive was, but it was just
No,
it's
no,
just
no.
really strange.
Yeah, we know that happened. So can you describe the calves for us?
I do not recall any details about said calves.
How
Wait,
big
do you
was
have-
this bus? If people were like grabbing her limbs, it must be a pretty big bus.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, how does this even work? Are they like in? Because there's like 2 people in a seat usually, right?
like no, they're like wrapping her leg around the seat and like behind her.
Oh, Connor, that's
What?
abuse,
this
man.
is a rape, man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Oh,
like,
that's
no,
abuse.
but she's totally like she's totally like being playful about it, and she like it's just so weird. It's just so weird.
So it's consensual.
And she's like screaming like no, not screaming in that situation, but just like
wait.
screaming like with jokes, like like
Jeez.
screaming someone's name when they're like ignoring her or whatever, like they should be.
I mean, have you ever thought about partaking in this sort of?
I absolutely not.
What if you were the girl?
Maybe this is just normal for your bus. Like you should be participating.
Yeah, maybe
but anyway.
Connor, maybe you're the weird person here.
Yeah, maybe.
What does the
maybe
bus
I'm
driver do?
guy Just minding his own business, and that's
The
strange.
bus driver's
so
there
he's
grabbing
not
her
partaking.
limbs as well.
Is the bus
No one's
driver
really
is the bus
driving
driver the girl?
It's just all grabbing her.
What? No.
What a twist that would be. What a wild ride. Oh,
Oh.
that'd be fun.
Anyway,
Shall we move on?
yes, we shall.
So
Oh, Oliver, go for it.
that
That was
was-
not me.
Parker, okay.
what I want to know about, because I don't know anything, because it. Okay, I'll tell the story first. What I know, but there were like religious
Okay,
protesters.
that's where I was
outside
going
of
for it.
Skyline.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
They were getting shreked.
Yeah.
But okay, so I don't know anything about it because it's their fault that I was stuck in the parking lot for like 20 minutes
Yeah.
because
Would you
nobody
drive to
could
school,
get out.
Parker?
And Hadley has no idea what's going on, so we should explain
Yeah,
the situation.
fill me in.
Okay, so basically there were these like Christian fellows, and they were out like at the exits of the school. They were like holding signs, and, like had megaphones, like just like talking about Christianity in general, and like
And Connor, give us like a 5-second like example, just a 5-second rant.
No.
Come on,
Um,
come on for Hadley. Come on, Connor.
For Hadley.
they basically talking
For
about like
Hadley.
like you
for
need to-
Shrek, Connor. For Shrek.
basically talking about how like Jesus is our savior, and we need to like repent for our sins or whatever. And so
Generally normal, sane people. Then.
yeah, but like
But with megaphones.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
and like
That was a big
they
deal.
were obviously like I couldn't tell because thinking back, they were technically outside of school grounds. Like they were just outside of the like where our fence would be, like at the exits. So
Wait.
I think technically they were they were on public property, so they weren't like trespassing or whatever. I don't know what would be considered, but it was just everyone was just like I don't know. I don't think that's a.
It made Connor uncomfortable, visibly uncomfortable. Right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
He had to have someone hold his hand.
Yeah. I mean, I was there. I was walking with
Yeah.
him.
We were walking.
I was a
home.
little concerned. I was like, okay, is he gonna get through this? And he did. We had to. So we were like, okay, this is interesting. We're walking out there, and it felt like it was coming from like someone's like car speakers
Yeah,
or something
I
like
thought
that.
someone was like blasting the radio, like a radio talk show or something. It was weird.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, this is great. This is extremely ballsy. Like, wow, this is who's doing this. I want to go see who this person is. And then we walk out there, we see some signs. We're like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. Let's go check it out. So we walk over there, check it out. This dude, is just screaming, going off out there. It was pretty impressive because he always had something to talk about. He was just ranting hardcore. And so then we kind of walked by him. It was pretty intimidating. This dude, I wasn't sure. He was pretty unpredictable. I wasn't sure if he was gonna
What
like.
would he look like age wise?
Like
Connor, go for it.
early 30s, maybe.
I'd say like, yeah, I could see that, but he was pretty rough. It was pretty rough 30s. Like he looked more like a 40s. He's pretty haggardly, looked like a bum out there. Maybe.
And they had like old ladies holding the signs.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
they
my-
weren't talking. They were
That was
just
my
holding the
favorite part. I love that so much. These old ladies, like grandma-looking ladies, that are just out there holding these like repent or perish signs or whatever. Because I was like, wow, I really wanted to talk like just in isolation. Like, what is their thought process behind this? Like, do they really think this is a good idea? Like, it was just crazy. Yeah, but then we walk by those people, and there's like another group of people out on the other side of the other exit of school, and so they had this place locked down pretty good. So it'll be interesting to see if this becomes like a thing they do.
issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, did I get onto your bus, Connor?
no.
They
I
start
was
grabbing.
walking home today, and so we kind of changed our route a little bit to like see what was going on, but then we ended up walking past them twice, two different groups that had split up. So, and yeah, it was interesting.
If you could have like 1 minute with this type of person, Connor, what would you ask him?
Gosh, why is it always on me?
Yeah.
Ask Oliver or Parker.
If you could have 1 minute with them, Connor, what would you say?
Nothing.
Just silence? Like you're in a room for 1 minute.
Yep.
Just silence.
Yep.
You're just gonna stare him down.
Yep. And if they ask me any questions or talk to me about their beliefs, I'm just not gonna do anything.
Okay, no. So you're like standing there. It's like a small room. You're just looking at them.
Well, I mean,
Like realistically, come on.
And so you just appeared there. So
Yeah.
It's not like.
I might like ask how their day's going. Like, how are you doing? I don't know. I wouldn't like. I
That's
wouldn't
the
like.
interesting thing
go
you
at
can
them.
think of.
Oh,
Yeah.
I protested a school. It was pretty cool.
Would you like act like you support this sort of thing, or would you just? I mean, if they were like, oh yeah, protest school, that was pretty cool. Don't you think that's a cool thing to do? How would you react to that?
Oh geez, would I actually though? Would I actually state what I personally think about it?
That's the question. I mean, these
Well, if
people
we
are
give
pretty.
you a microphone,
They're pretty
it'd be
unpredictable. I mean, who knows? This guy could have a knife on him and just start,
just start stabbing.
Yeah. I mean, you're in the room for 1 minute. You got to be smart about, staying true to who you are and also staying alive. I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Gosh, hold on. Make small talk. Hannah's trying to talk to me.
Oh, can we put her on? No, he muted himself. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, poor little guy. I feel like Hannah was also a recurring theme, and when we used the podcast, she'd come in every once in a while.
Yeah.
I think so as well.
And like Connor's parents too, they just kind of like appear out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm in my room now, and like before sorry, I muted myself. I was at the dining room table, which is like in the middle of the house, but I had my door closed, so it's like a little more quiet for this setting, but not when Hannah.
Let's see. 20 minutes in, we've got our first Hannah experience.
Yeah, Hannah's
great.
with me right now.
What was she asking about?
Oh, she was telling me she was gonna leave for volleyball or whatever, and she wants me to come. She wants me to come play volleyball with her.
Can you put her on?
Wait, where would you play?
Hannah, address the podcast, please.
Hannah.
She can't hear you, unfortunately, but all of her
Hannah.
say something.
Tell us about your dyed hair. What
Say
prompted
something.
Oliver wants you to tell us about your dyed hair.
up on
Oh,
you?
she's slowly backing away.
You scared her
Alright.
off on her.
That's fine.
Whenever I see
Alright,
Hannah in the halls, I just give her this.
She
weird
doesn't
smile.
acknowledge me.
She doesn't. You have to
She
give her.
does not acknowledge me. We make eye contact, and then she turns away and keeps
Yeah.
walking.
She does that sometimes. You just gotta you really gotta stare her down for a bit, and then she'll make a move there. It's a good
that's
time.
problem.
Oh,
Sorry,
were,
cough.
were you gonna
Yeah.
say something?
One sec.
Is anyone else just looking at Oliver's picture and just looking at that smile? Just being freaked out.
Looking
Wait.
at who's
What's up?
On the Skype, his profile picture.
Oh,
So,
I can't even see
a big
it.
smile.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Is it you and this girl with like big smiles
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. All right,
Like- serving me?
new topic, Hadley.
Yeah.
2 years. What happened?
Oh, this is gonna be
What
good.
have you been doing?
What happened? Oh, I went to the moon, Mars.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What, dude?
I just thought I'd save it for 2 years. And then
Wait, Hadley,
tell you
how
on
old
the
are you right now?
podcast. I am 20 and I'll be 21 at the end of the year.
Ooh,
Wow.
nice.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I
seriously.
see you have a baby.
Hey, congrats, man.
Wow. That was quick.
That's actually my niece. She's 6 months old now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's quite a weird feeling being an uncle. A great feeling, but nerving because babies are so small and so dependent on you. And
Yeah.
You
it's
got the
pretty
pressure.
freaky.
It's a good looking baby right there. It's a quality.
Yeah.
Even 10 minutes just on my own with her is like mayhem.
It's a quality picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember when we left you about 2 years ago. You were in some kind of school for photography or video.
Yes, I was in college. Wow, that was a long time ago. 2 years, probably.
2 years
Yeah.
ago. And then what happened? What are you doing now?
At the moment, I'm not doing anything. Trying to get an apprenticeship. Almost got an apprenticeship at a photography studio where I live, but that sort of fell through. So.
Wait, what type of studio?
searching at the moment.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What type of studio?
Photography.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so you're staying true to that dream. The whole
Yeah,
time.
I'm still into photography and also I'm getting into architecture as well.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Maybe take some
So
pictures of some
are you doing
architecture.
more schooling or was that just...
No, I'd have to pay to go to school now, so I think I'll just go straight into an apprenticeship or a job because that would be better.
So can you get a job without getting a degree in like architecture, let's say?
That's sort of like what an apprenticeship's like. It's like a
Oh,
part-time
gotcha.
job, and then the person trains you as
Yeah.
you're working for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's quality.
That's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
But it's pretty hard to find anything these days.
Yeah. And what you say in those 2 years, your biggest achievement, your number one, and possibly
Oh.
number two.
Put me on the spot. I don't know.
I know.
Yeah.
I really don't. What can it be? Anything?
Oh, it could be anything.
Yeah.
I'd say biggest achievement would be more confidence. I think on getting like applying for jobs and that.
Oh, nice.
Nice, solid.
That's a good answer.
That's-
I was like, where's this gonna go? And then it was like,
Well,
nice.
I don't know what to say. Like I said, I've been to the moon and that, but
yeah.
you know,
Once you have,
have people been there before?
yeah, once you have confidence, though, you're pretty much you're set.
Oh,
You're in good shape.
yeah.
Nice.
What about you, Jack? What would you say the biggest compliment? Yeah, compliment. I can't. I'm not gonna be able to say it now.
Your biggest compliment that you've
Compliment.
given in these past 2 years. When were you at your nicest?
Oh gosh. 2 years, geez. So that's
That's a
like-
solid chunk of time right there.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
since
hard to
freshman year,
pinpoint
what
in
you
that
done?
kind of time.
I would say I think I'd like just the way the Ultimate Frisbee group has
Oh,
progressed. I
yeah.
think that's been pretty sweet because 2 years ago we were like nothing, and then we turned it into something pretty
I totally
fun.
agree with you. Yeah.
Something magical.
Yeah.
Really.
It is pretty insane how like far the group like how the group's progressed as players and just like hang like the fact that we're all just hanging out and we're getting really good at frisbee. It's like it's the best.
Yeah, it's great. Connor provides all the alcohol, and so we just have a great time.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Sounds fun.
No alcohol has been consumed.
We just get
Only
boozed
weed.
up off of him.
Yeah. We actually, yeah, Connor just kind of injects it himself, and we just kind of just drink it out of himself.
We just watch it cheer him on a bit.
Yeah. We act like we're all drinking, but in reality, it's just Connor drinking.
It's me, just to make it feel like I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a pretty good time.
but yeah, yes, that's pretty cool.
Wow.
Connor, biggest achievement?
Oh man, I
You can't-
completely agree with all
You
this
can't
thing.
pick
but
that.
What?
No, that's not an
can't.
option.
Okay.
That's off the table.
Okay, so I'd pick another one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty
That-
easy. I got an internship at Microsoft. I don't know if you
Oh,
guys
that's pretty solid.
heard about that, but yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. And Parker got that too, so I'm just gonna say that for him so he can't use it.
Thanks.
So anyway, I thought that was a big achievement because it was like a big application process and like interview and all that stuff. And it was like more than 400 people applied, 40 people like got to interview, and then 20 people got in. So I don't even know how I got into the interview phase.
Mhm.
Because you're special.
Yeah, so
Pretty sweet. All right,
Okay.
Oliver, biggest
Oh,
achievement.
okay. Yep.
Oh.
Oliver.
Oh, sorry. I muted myself to blow my nose, and I forgot I was muted.
Yeah,
so
I got you.
unmuting myself was pretty big. Biggest achievement, I would say, Deca Nationals.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was a party. Made
Yeah.
it to, got through state and area for DECA, which is like a business competition. Made it all the way to nationals, which were in Orlando. No, just kidding. We're in
Atlanta.
Atlanta, thank you. And that was a lot of fun. Got top 10 in my division. So
Yeah.
out of the
Wow.
world, that was top 10, which was a blast. Hopefully I'll keep doing it next year. But that was great.
Yeah, that's a good one. And you
Big.
got your black belt a couple days ago,
I
right?
did.
So that's
Last
also
weekend I got my black belt.
pretty sweet.
Only took me like 13 years, but somehow I made it there.
Dude, watching your test was pretty cool. I gotta
Yeah.
admit.
I was gonna ask you,
Yeah.
what's the thing with like, because when they're doing all these like, they go up there like individually and do all these moves,
Yeah.
What's sometimes they'll take their hand and they'll like bend their thumb and then they'll like kind of like shake their hand as they like,
Oh yeah. It's like they were putting a lot of effort into like moving something.
yeah.
But it wasn't
It
actually.
looks like they're
okay,
like
I know what
bending
you're
some
talking
like, trying to use some.
It's like tension, so you're pretty much like flexing as
Mhm.
hard as you can, and like it creates a bunch of power, and then you pretty much unleash it all at once. But sometimes you get people who don't unleash it, and they kind of just do the move, and it looks like shit.
Oh,
So it's
Gotcha.
like you get your hands and you do like a high block like super tens, and then from that you just like explode into something else.
yeah. Because for some people it looks like some sort of dance move that they did, like, but other people
Yeah, I
like,
know,
they
yeah, I didn't
converted it
realize-
nicely. It's pretty sweet watching that sort of stuff. I was impressed.
It was.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there's a lot of like memorization. It seems like you gotta.
Oh yeah.
I didn't
And
realize
then by
that was
the
such a
end
big
of it,
thing.
you have I'd say about 13 forms because there's 13 different ranks,
Mm-hmm.
and then each rank has 4, like different form basics and then 3 kicks. So by the end of it, you gotta sell like 40 kicks, like 120 form basics, right?
Yeah, and they're like calling them out, like, okay, do this one now, and you just gotta know.
Honestly, during that test, I messed up so many times, like on my form basics and stuff. But by then, it just doesn't matter. They don't really look at you. It's like as long as you do something cool, it goes fine.
Nice.
So that was a lot of fun though.
Yeah. Are you gonna continue to do like taekwondo?
No, I'm just gonna finish this year,
Yeah.
and then quit because like summer's gonna roll along, and then next year I'm hopefully gonna get like a job or something.
Nice.
Yeah, and you're gonna be playing on the best ultimate frisbee team in the state too. So.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be benching every day, so
Yeah.
gotta make my schedule.
Woo! Big guns,
All
2014.
right, Parkerino, what have you been up to?
Well, as Connor said, I got the Microsoft internship.
Yep.
And
Mhm.
in addition to that, well, I was invited to speak at Microsoft's Global Youth Spark Summit, which is
Ooh.
talking about computer science education and entrepreneurship in like kids and young adults. So that was fun, and that was a great experience. And
Wait,
then
so
also
You've
Yeah.
already done that?
I did that. And
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, when was that?
Oh, wow.
Early May.
Yeah, that was the same week that we went to that we
Yeah.
went to campus. Yeah.
That's really cool, actually. How many people were you talking to?
It was about 100, I think. So
Oh,
it wasn't like a
that's
ton of people, but it was a lot of
A good
smart people.
Yeah. It's
I
great.
don't know if I was supposed to be there, but you know.
They picked
And
you.
then- And then I've also got 2 apps on the Windows Phone store that each have about 3,000 downloads right now.
Oh yeah,
so-
dude, I need to check out the reviews for Color Coded.
Wait, what apps have you made so far? Like, what do they do?
Well, the one that I just released a week or 2 ago, I can't remember now already, but it's like kind of like an agility thing. So you've got a grid of different colored tiles, and it tells you which tile to click on, and you just want to click on them as fast as possible.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
hard to explain.
How long
Dude.
did it take you to put this together? Like, how many
Um,
hours do you think you put into it?
Hours?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just give
It-
any time. Any time unit is okay with me.
so I think it was about a night of just
Whoa.
a lot of coding. So
Uh-huh.
it might have been 2. I don't remember. We came up with the idea in one night, and we didn't really get any coding down. We got the grid displaying, so that wasn't like, I don't really count that as actually coding. But
Mhm.
then the next weekend, I did a lot of coding.
For the record, when I get my Windows Phone in a week, this is gonna be the first app I get on it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
That's the very
That's
first one.
nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's actually I've beta tested it. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm my next project is to port it over to Android and iPhone. but
Dude, and
that's-
yeah, and Parker and I are actually currently developing a revolutionary game 3D game for the Windows Phone
Nice.
Really?
Ooh.
yeah,
in computer science.
Do you have
it's
a
pretty
do you,
impressive.
do you have any like rough titles or names for it? You know.
No, we don't really have any. We really what we've been doing is like today we just kind of screwed around in Unity, which is like a game engine, and it's like the interface is actually really cool. Like there's a lot of cool things you can do, and so we just basically like took out a like plopped a character on the screen that was already made for us, like already had a lot of stuff built in, and then we just like put like a cube down, and then he can walk all over the cube, and like we put a palm tree and we like changed the lighting, like we put a light source so like it would shine and like create shadows and everything. It was pretty interesting, but obviously it's not a game yet. But it's just like for these last few weeks of school for computer science, our computer science class, just like messing around and making a project. So pretty fun.
That's cool. What are some of the other project ideas? Do you know?
Let's see, Nikki, who you guys know, not Hadley, of course, but he and another guy are making a similar thing. I don't know if it's for Windows Phone, but it's just a game.
Are you mad?
And,
Are you
yeah,
like
no.
frustrated at that they're doing something similar? Or are you...
No, I don't care. So.
Oh, you don't have the passion for it.
Well, not in this context.
Sorry.
I actually think the working title for our game right now is Nikki Simulator.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I forgot.
Ooh.
Nikki Simulator.
Yeah, Nikki Simulator 2014.
That's money.
I've got what we've worked on so far up on the stream, so it'll have a bit of a delay before you guys can see it.
Oh, I
but
do. I can see it now. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nikki
It's pretty
Simulator.
impressive.
Nikki's a fun kid.
Yeah. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Always promises to come and take photos of Frisbee. Never really follows through, but
Yeah, dude. Frisbee just meant such a good time. Like it's like it's like my high school experience right now.
pretty much actually. Okay, I've got something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I was on. Maybe Yahoo, maybe Facebook. I'm not sure. Phoenix Jones is named Seattle Police Department Police Chief. That's Seattle's superhero. Like the guy who walks around in a mask and a suit. He's now our police chief.
No way.
What the?
Thoughts?
Wow, that's
It's ridiculous, right?
that's a pretty big deal. Jeez. See, I mean,
Yeah,
Seattle,
I
like
know.
that's a.
So he is now the head of all the policemen, and then they're saying that the reason for this is because apparently he single-handedly has decreased crime on Capitol Hill by 10% over the past year. So he just like goes around in the suit. It looks pretty awesome. It's got like a little six-pack on it, and he like stops crime or something. I don't know. It's
Jeez,
just like real life kick-ass.
I don't know if that's the best decision though.
But who knows what his qualifications might be outside of his costume wearing though. You know, he might have experience. I don't know.
His Wikipedia occupation is costume vigilante.
He's good at karate, computer hacking, and nunchuck skills.
Is that actually what it says?
No. It says Ed Murray cited Jones' impressive karate skills, computer hacking, and nunchuck skills as the primary reason for his decision. So, because he's good at karate, computer hacking, and nunchucks, he is now the police chief. Amazing.
It sounds like a April Fool's joke or something.
I know. I was just about to
Sounds
say.
so
It sounds
sketchy,
like
right? But it's real.
Well, it's like if this guy's
think-
doing a good job, then I mean, just let him keep doing a good job, and like I don't know, I feel like yeah, this is like a
Right.
lot of, or maybe
That's-
make him like some like weird like police officer, so he's like official or something like that. But like head of police, I mean, he could do like a lot of stuff. He could like
Oh yeah.
that's a lot of power. Jeez,
Yeah.
dang, did that like just come out? Because I was looking on the Seattle Times and I didn't.
Off of someone's Facebook here, I can link it in a Skype chat. I
Alrighty.
don't know how. Okay, here we go. Sorry, it's taking me a while. Hadley,
Yes, sir.
I was looking through your tweets. One caught my eye. I'll pull it up quick. I want.
Stalk
the-
me now, are you?
Yeah, I'm like I haven't seen this guy in a while. Let's see what he's up to. Sometimes I wish the age to drink was higher. Tell me more.
How long ago was that?
Well, was that like one event that triggered this, or
I
did
don't,
you just-
I don't even remember.
Oh, that's
It
not.
must-
Where do you drink?
Were you intoxicated?
That's why. That was
good.
on the 8th of the second month, 2014. So that's February 8th, 2014. Wait, what's the drinking age in England actually?
18.
18. Oh.
Isn't it like 16 with like parents' permission or something like that?
I think you can drink in your own home at, I don't know, 4.
You can drink in your own home at 5, and you can get alcohol with a meal at 16.
Cool.
Yeah. You know more than me. Yeah, I don't even remember that tweet.
That
I
was
don't know why I
definitely
would
the
have,
problem.
well, I would have said that if I've been able to drink for 2 years.
Do you enjoy partaking in alcoholic beverages?
Yes, I very do.
Very.
But
Do.
you very do.
Do you like
so many grammatical errers?
do you like beveraging, as they like to say?
Oh yeah. Oh, I see you.
Yeah, I enjoy going to the pub and I go over to my granddad's and he's got like a load of brothers and they all buy me like a pint.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's pretty good.
Make a good
But-
business out of that. You just go over, get
Yeah.
them to buy you one, and then sell them off.
I'm gonna be 21 at the end of the year because that means if I ever come to America, I can
you're good to
have a little
go.
drink.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Party up. Wait, what time?
That's,
Like,
that's when it don't cost an arm and a leg to get over there.
yeah. What's like your ideal spot to come visit America, and like what time are you thinking? I'm just curious. I think did we? I feel like we talked about this at some point. Like,
Yeah, we definitely did. I feel like
Probably.
we talked about this for like when we were playing Minecraft Hunger Games, like
I
maybe
think
a year
the
ago.
two places I definitely want to go is one Venice and two California. What are
I
you
like
laughing
caught
for?
so off guard because Venice is not in America.
yeah, I was like, wait, does he know? Does he know that? I was like,
No, it's two separate places.
the second part was-
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
the two,
Maybe he meant Venice Beach.
yeah, that's what I was
California.
thinking. Then he said California too, and I'm like, wait.
So what you're saying is that'd be like worldwide with the two.
Yeah,
places.
worldwide.
Okay,
would be-
okay. I thought you meant two places in the U.S.
No.
Yeah, that confused me a little bit too. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Oh, that'd be nice. Venice,
Yeah.
is that? Oh yeah, that's the one with all those little like canals and stuff.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
That's like Italy, right?
All
Yeah.
the canals.
Yeah,
That one.
I think
All
I
the
might
boats.
be going
I'm all-
to Italy over the summer for a little bit.
Solid.
Should come to England.
Yeah, it's a bit off our.
weren't you thinking about going like backpacking this summer or something like that?
Yeah, we are
Oh.
going. We're starting in Germany
Uh huh.
for like a few days in Berlin, and then going through Poland, north to south. Gonna hit Slovakia, Hungary, Slovenia, Croatia,
Oh, dude.
and then
Okay.
Bosnia and Herzegovina,
Ooh.
Herzegovina, or however that's said,
Yeah, you'll
and
learn.
then some of the southern countries all the way down to Greece.
Ooh, that's nice. So
Solid.
are you like just flying in there, then just gonna figure your way down, or like how are you planning on?
I feel like we're gonna make a plan before we go, which is not my style, but probably the way to do it. Yeah, definitely good idea. Have the plan. Get all the tourist sites, and then we have a friend in Poland who's like a year older than us or something,
Uh-huh.
and then he's gonna do the whole down to Greece part with us.
Oh,
That's solid.
nice. Are you gonna like? How are you planning on like? What's your transportation plan? Are you just gonna be like hitchhiking?
Buses, trains, and like hitchhiking, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be. You're
'Cause,
gonna have so much cool stories from that. Jeez.
Oh yeah,
dude.
he's
Yeah.
done it a bunch, so we should be good on that part.
Uh-huh.
But it's ridiculous some of those places because since it's Eastern Europe, it's for the most part pretty cheap, so shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I'm pumped.
That'll be
I bet.
sweet. Okay, Hadley, where in California are you thinking of going? Because California is pretty.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, you can go.
Yeah.
Northern California is like totally different than Southern California.
Yeah, usually when
true.
people just say California, you think of the whole thing, but
Yeah, because I'm going to
Venice
California
Beach
on
area.
tomorrow, actually.
Wait, you're going tomorrow?
Yeah,
What the hell?
leaving tomorrow night.
Just for the weekend, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that's fun. That's good.
yeah. So, but I'm going to like Northern California, and
Yeah.
like I went to Southern California over spring break, and that's like just two totally different sections. So
right.
you're probably thinking more Southern California because that's more what I'd imagine of the old British thing
Yeah,
of
like,
California. Like L.A. and all that sort of.
Yeah,
San Francisco.
wherever part Hollywood is in.
Yeah, that's LA,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
That's
I mean,
their general area.
yeah, it'll
Yeah.
probably be. You'll probably find it great, man. L.A. though, just what a mess of a city. Like just so much traffic.
I've never been
I
actually.
totally agree.
It was not.
I
My
think it's more just the American experience.
Yeah,
no,
like
it's
traffic,
definitely-
I think it's just
yeah, definitely a good experience. Like, I mean, it was cool to see, but it's like, gosh, I mean, went through like the Hollywood, like they had the Hollywood stars, like the whole Walk of Fame thing.
Yeah.
Wow, there's just a bunch of like homeless people in like weird costumes. It was just kind of like, I don't know. I was kind of like, get me out of here. I was looking at like UCLA, and it's just like right in the middle of the city. I'm like, no thanks. That's my sort of take on it. But yeah,
And you got like Northern California. It's like pretty much Oregon, right?
yeah, it's just yeah,
Like geography wise, is pretty similar.
uh-huh. Yeah, but yeah, I think that'll be cool. And then what time are you thinking? What if we get Hadley on like a spring break trip, like just goes a full spring break
Yeah.
party?
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great time.
What was it like to do no, you say about frisbee. That'd be awesome to play a game of
Oh, dude,
frisbee.
if we could, yeah, that'd be.
Oh, yeah.
best.
I know we'll have to plan some trip when we're all older and out of.
That would be so
school and
much
stuff.
fun, like the LG podcast trip.
Oh man,
Yeah.
what an experience that would be. I feel like
Meet like
So some
Christ.
random guy from England that we met on the internet
Yeah.
playing Minecraft.
Years and years ago.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, are you thinking of going for any conventions, or are there any conventions in the U.S. that are like appealing that you'd want to visit?
When we're going to VidCon or some of the YouTube events, but
Mhm.
mainly I would just like to visit America.
You can go to
Mhm.
PAX Prime. That's
Yeah,
in
PAX
Seattle.
Prime, all of that.
Are those tickets out yet? I thought that. Oh, those
No,
were-
dude,
No,
they're
no,
still,
not yet.
still
Oh.
waiting. Yeah, but if you go to that, well, we might be able to meet up.
PAX Prime, definitely a good time.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. And
I hopefully I'm
VidCon,
going.
I went 2 years in a row. Is so much fun. I feel like it's slowly losing its appeal though, because it's like it's getting, way more people are coming. You lose like the personal connection with everyone there. But in general, it's just like 3 nights of concerts and parties, so still pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. I feel like, man, America's like. I mean, you could go to like going to like California is so different than going to like New York or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very diverse, different
Yeah,
areas.
like-
I mean, West Coast definitely has a West Coast feel compared to the East Coast, but yeah.
How would you
That's why I
describe
like
the
that
West Coast
so
feel?
Well-
It's so big, you can go to so many different places, and it's not always the same. Whereas England,
Mhm.
near
Yeah.
enough, it's like
Well, what was the
field
question?
there,
Roland?
city there, field, city.
Yeah, it's crazy. How would you describe the West Coast feel or the West Coast vibe? Throwing that in there.
I mean, there's a lot of like tech and industry opportunities, like especially like Bay Area, Silicon Valley kind of thing, and Seattle's also big for like you got Amazon, you got your Valve, you got your Microsoft.
You got your marijuana.
yeah. And like I don't know, yeah. So I guess you could say not as traditional like the East Coast. I mean, I've never been to the East Coast really, so I can't really say but I'm just thinking in general like
Yeah.
East Coast is more like they got like the big universities over there. You got I don't know, well more traditional.
More like do your homework, and this is more like have fun.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I don't know. And I feel like the West Coast is like a little more like I don't know, a little more out there. I don't know, and like modern, I guess you could say.
Maybe the West Coast is more like watch out for tigers.
Okay, shut up.
East Coast is more like watch out for cars. That sort of analogy.
I don't think that applies at all. But,
Okay. Oh. Okay.
sorry,
but
sorry to shut you down.
No, but like I was more like that. I appreciate that answer, but I was more feeling like kind of the vibe you feel because it's definitely real. Like, how would you describe that? Like, it's not really something tangible, but it's like, can you like feel that vibe at all? Like, could you describe that? Like, is it something like magical?
Are you talking about like the vibe,
Like the West Coast vibe, like because you kind of like feel. You were talking about all the like factors that contribute to the West Coast feeling.
Yeah, I guess like whenever I visit California and here I don't feel as much obviously since I've lived here my whole life, but like I don't know, to just be able to like hang out outside, like having lunch. I had lunch in San Jose like a few weeks ago, a month ago, and just like it was nice, nice and sunny. I don't know, I could feel that, but I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
And you're,
What color is the vibe, Connor?
what color is the vibe?
Yeah.
I'd say like the Parker, you know what I'm talking about. The same color that we lit the game with, the nice orange color, warm orange color.
Warm orange.
Okay.
Is,
Yeah.
is it like more of a liquid, or is it what phase state is it in?
Okay, we're done. I'm not going any further.
Okay,
with
this
your-
will just
with
be
your
the last
silly
one.
questions. No,
No, come on, this is important. You've
Alright.
got the color.
like solid, liquid, or gas? Is that what
Yeah.
you're asking?
Yeah.
Or like paste.
Yeah.
Paste. Like
There will be
gelatin.
there could be a small follow up question if depending on your answer.
Gosh, like gas, I'd say.
Okay. How dense is it?
Okay, no, I'm not.
No,
answering
this is the last follow up. I don't have any more questions.
that.
After.
No, screw you.
No, come on. Because I mean, if it's like one particle per so much space, it's not very
Not dense, not very dense.
not dense. Nice. Okay, and then
Holy.
no, I'm done. Good stuff. So we got the West Coast vibe locked down. That's one accomplishment. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
So
Oh man.
what?
Okay, sorry, I'll interrupt real quick. This whole time I've just been on Google Maps, like zooming into random places. If you look at Canada, the whole like northeastern part of Canada, and pretty much all of northern Canada, it's like all 100% lakes. It's so crazy. It's so ridiculous.
Can't I? Yeah,
Everyone get on Google Maps and look at this.
I'm doing it. Canada is huge. I didn't realize like.
Oh, it's massive.
Yeah.
And so much of it's just like wilderness, hey?
And Alaska's huge too. Holy cow.
Yeah, Alaska's massive. Yeah, so.
Wow.
Oliver's mesmerized by the geography.
I am.
Even like I mean, just look at. I didn't realize. A couple weeks ago, I was looking at all the different like lakes, not lakes, but like all the little islands in like the Puget Sound area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, like some of the size of this stuff, like
Oh, yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
like I thought some of these were way smaller. I mean, just kind of like I feel like I should have a grasp on the size of these islands, but I don't. It's a little unfortunate.
Well, that is a lot of lakes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's like the whole thing just like cycled and then the highway going through it.
Do they each
That's
have,
it.
do they each have names?
Probably not.
Yeah, I was just thinking that like
I zoomed in.
they probably name it like they do stars, like really like generic, like
Oh,
not like nondescript.
This is a tiny lake. It's called Goods Lake, and the S in Goods is a Z, so that's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, nice.
Or McTaggart,
It would suck to have to name all of them.
Small Piece. Wow, they're getting really generic here.
Yeah, I think after the first 100, they sort of gave up.
Yeah, geez.
This is like 99.
Gundy.
Yeah, but I like the way the Puget Sound works here. Like it's I don't know. I like the waterfront, but it isn't. It's like it looks like just one big lake, but it isn't. I don't know. I think it looks good. But and, like you have like the islands and everything. Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Do you like what if you had to live on an island? Like
Okay, ask someone else this question,
this is how
They've
this is-
all been directed at Connor.
yeah.
dude. I guess I just answer well, or I don't know.
No, I feel like this is a common LG podcast theme. It's like everyone's
Yeah.
talking, but if it's on the podcast, it's Connor. So because Connor will give you an answer, and there's so many places you can take it.
Yeah, and like if you start like riling up my memory, then you'll get places. I can just my random like points of memorization for things like for events and stuff. Is just
Okay,
so
when you think of like an island, what memory pops to mind?
oh God. Think memory. This has nothing to do with.
Yeah, no filter, no judgment.
Okay.
Well, judgment.
So I
but,
caught my first fish on Cape Cod, so East Coast.
uh,
And I remember I bawled my eyes out because I was freaked out by the fish. That's what comes to mind when I think lake, even though it isn't a lake. Or I mean island. Island. The word was island. So clearly my short-term memory.
oh, I was about to say lake, so I was gonna do a lake island, but then I didn't, so I'll allow it.
I like that you still answered the question despite your very recent objection.
Hey, you know.
It was a good question.
So
Yeah,
some questions I just feel like I'm obliged to answer.
yeah.
But others like the density of the gas that's describing the West Coast feeling. So a debatable motive there, but.
Well, now we know it's orange, and a warm orange.
Warm
It's
orange. Yeah.
gas and not very dense. I mean, that could be coming.
Yeah, dude. And for Hadley, it's nice because I can describe these things to him, so he knows what to expect
Yeah,
when he gets
seriously.
to California.
And for all our viewers, I
Yay.
mean,
Oh yeah,
good bit of,
Our
not
viewers,
being real.
maybe our four.
Yeah, the million of people that are watching us right now.
yeah.
Well,
So Connor, when you
Unfortunately,
caught that fish, like, what were you expecting to happen? Because you're obviously fishing. Like, the goal of fishing is to catch a fish.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I didn't expect because it had sharp teeth. At least that's what I remember at the time. Like
Whoa.
remembered from the time.
How big was
So
this
it's like-
fish? Was this like
What?
how big was it?
Oh, not that big. I wish I had a picture of it. I would totally link it if I had it. But
Like
Wait,
Um,
how old were you?
I was like 4.
Okay.
how many?
Yeah.
Can you give like
so
an
not that
estimate
long ago then.
size? Like
That's been the size. It was probably like 8 inches.
8 inches. That's still
That's pretty big.
yeah, it's decent.
So
For a lake, yeah, it's really good.
anyway.
But then you just remember it was just freaking out. Like
Yeah, and like there's a great picture of me. Just I'm holding the fishing rod, and the fish is like dangling off, and it has its sharp teeth exposed, and I just have my head leaned back, and I'm just bawling. So
if you were in that same situation today, would you like just it wouldn't be a problem?
no, not at all. The picture, Parker. Picture. Did you put it on the stream just so we have it documented?
No, I don't. Here, I'll do that. Give me a sec.
Where did you search like fishing pictures? Or what?
I giant fish with kid.
Gee, that's badass though. They like
Wow.
lassoed him.
Oliver, you caught a huge fish, didn't you? Like,
I did. I
the
can
fish was massive.
probably link a photo. Actually, don't think I have any on the computer. It was fun. It was a sturgeon. It was 7'2" and 230 pounds.
Dude.
Yeah, that is a.
Yeah, that was like a
Big
whole
boy.
fishing trip though. So
Yeah, right.
It
You
wasn't
didn't
like
catch
you-
that single-handedly.
no.
Yeah.
It was like me and my dad and another guy, but it was a blast. Definitely would recommend it. That could be the TeamLLG reunion,
Oh, that'd be nice.
Trip.
little fishing trip
Wow.
down in the rivers.
That would be cool.
Man, one thing I want to do when I'm 21 is go to Las Vegas.
Yeah, it
like,
seems-
I mean, I've been to Las Vegas, and it's just like it's not really an enjoyable place at all because it's just
I
like
feel like when you're 21.
when you're
though.
21 though, because it's like it's so weird. Like they have places, they have like rooms, and they make it feel like it's outside. Like they have an area that's like Venice, but it's like all indoors. But they make it feel they have like a blue like sky, and so it feels like you're walking outside when you're actually it's all inside. It's crazy. But yeah, but when you're 21, just like oh man, that sounds. My idea is that I'll just play like the penny slots, and I feel like I can have a great time with that. I can spend like very minimal money, and I feel like just the idea of doing that sort of thing would be great.
Yeah, dude. That could be our LLG trip.
Yeah, well, first we'll go.
Well, we can have many trips. I feel
Yeah.
like by that the
What? Did he mute himself accidentally? Or did he just stop talking?
I accidentally muted myself, but now I won't mute myself. My dog's like scratching to get in, so 1 sec.
Alright.
What if we
I
did
guess, I guess we'll just hold that thought.
what if we did like a combo trip where we like first went fishing and then we went
Yeah,
to,
like a road trip. Or something. That'd be pretty long. That'd be pretty long road trip. Because from here to Las Vegas is like solid. That's like a few days.
Like a typical American road trip like you see in the movies where
Yeah.
like, the car breaks down and you always have one of them weird kids, but the weird kid would be me because I'm British.
I think it might be Connor.
Yeah, I'm thinking it'd be me. I feel like it wouldn't fit in Las Vegas, but I'd still be down to go. You know?
Yeah, I think just for like I mean all you need is like a weekend. Like after a day or two you're done. Like it's not
Yeah.
enjoyable.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Connor, how long do you think the drive to Las Vegas would be? Just
Um,
estimation
Like, okay.
from.
I'm thinking like total if you just drove there straight, not
Just drove
not like
straight and nonstop.
I'd say
We'll say from Seattle.
35 hours.
35
Wow.
hours.
35 hours.
No, that's not quite right, but it's a good guess.
17
Wait.
hours.
17. Oh, okay.
17 hours. 40 minutes. I was thinking about driving. I wasn't thinking about it, but it came up in conversation about driving to Los Angeles. Like you could do it in 19 hours. And I was thinking like, whoa, what if you just went like on a Friday after school, just drove straight there nonstop. You could get there at like, 10 in the morning
Yeah.
on Saturday. That'd be crazy.
Honestly, do it. Take a picture. then
Unless you crash.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you probably 17 hours straight. You probably.
And then you'd have like a couple. Then you'd have to like go
Or
to
you
sleep.
just get
you'd be
someone to
tired.
drive with you. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we had like multiple drivers, then that'd be. Yeah.
But honestly, what we could do for another Team LG reunion, we did it during the summer. It was amazing. It's like from here down like through Oregon and then through California, and then just national parks every day. It's so ridiculous. You
Oh,
get
yeah.
like Yosemite, you get like the, freaking, what's it, red trees or I don't even know.
Redwood.
But it's so great. Redwoods, yeah. And like
Yeah.
Sierra National Park. It's so nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
It's a party. We actually have a trail that goes from British Columbia all the way down to Mexico, and it's like a hiking trail.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I heard about that. My cousin's thinking about doing that.
Yeah, apparently it takes like 5 months to do it on average,
Jeez.
and then people just hike it all the way. That
Sometimes-
sounds so crazy.
Sometimes when I'm looking for directions places, there'll be like different options. Like, okay, you could drive, you could bus, or you could walk. It's crazy looking at the distance, like to walk. Like, okay, Connor, here's another guess. How many hours would it take to walk to Las Vegas?
To Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Okay, if you said it took 17 hours to drive.
yeah, 17 hours, 40 minutes.
Okay. Oh gosh, that's. I'd say at least 60 hours. Am I correct in
Wait.
that assumption?
Wait, 60.
60. I said at least 60. I know that's nowhere near it.
So you think in 3 days of just straight walking, you can make it all the way to Las Vegas?
No, I'm saying at
That's
least
like
60.
it's like 1,000 to 100 miles, right?
Yeah.
So maybe like
Okay, Connor, you are correct.
okay, 250 hours.
You are
still correct.
You're still correct.
500 hours.
You are incorrect.
450.
Still incorrect.
400.
Still incorrect.
Still correct. Get
350.
it closer though.
350. That's on the money. 351.
Wow.
That'd take 2 weeks of straight walking.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Better start walking then.
Yeah. Wise words from Hadley. So
It's pretty ridiculous. Like,
that is pretty ridiculous.
but it's crazy. Like Google Maps has like a legit trail you could use. Oh, it just has you go on like the interstate. That'd be kind of
Yeah. Slightly sketch.
yeah. But sometimes it actually does use like legit like walking trails.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
If you were to go in 60 hours, that'd be 17 miles an hour. That's
Dude.
pretty fast.
Yeah, that's
How
that is-
long would biking take?
Biking would be around 60, I think.
Has like 95.
Well, if you're weak, but
Yeah.
no. Then you take into account elevation though,
Yeah.
because I know there's like mountain range in there. Because
Well, if you're biking, it's like, and it's also like 80 more miles apparently according to Google Maps.
oh,
You just
I
try and
see
find that
that.
downhill part all the way.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
So
95. That's actually, I mean, I don't know.
yeah, but it's like crazy to me. My uncle is like he's like a really good cyclist, and so he does the STP Seattle to Portland like race I think every year pretty much, and so that's just crazy. Like going from Seattle to Portland in one day, and like I think it's like 300 miles.
Yeah,
or
my
something.
aunt just did an Ironman,
Yeah.
and that's
An
crazy.
Ironman. Wow.
Yeah, where you go like you run a marathon and then you bike 120 miles, and then you swim like 2.5 miles or something like that in some combination. It's just like
Insane.
ridiculous. And this is like I thought, okay, maybe you do an Ironman once, you say you did it. No, this is like your third one. Like, why would you? I don't understand doing it more than like once. Like, it doesn't seem
That's so
enjoyable.
crazy. Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah,
But I guess if you're really into it, like it'd be something to build up to, you know?
Yeah,
like, it's like a goal to achieve.
yeah. That's pretty much. I think that's pretty much their whole what they focus on a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seattle, Portland, 197 miles.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I wasn't even close.
That's
to the three.
that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
So that's about 17 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
So. And of course, there are like
Wow.
hills and stuff along the way, so I think that's crazy hearing him talk about that.
Jeez. Are you thinking about doing that?
No, absolutely not. And like, no, the thing was like he went from Seattle to Portland, and like typically they have like buses back, so you don't have to ride all the way back. But he rode back.
Oh my god.
Like, no, obviously not on the same run. Like he slept and then he went back the next
Mhm.
day. It's insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that? I mean, are you surprised that he like knowing your uncle? Is this something that?
No, he's really like big outdoorsman. Like he likes to hike and all that. And he was like a a body guy working in a body shop for cars and stuff like that. So he's pretty fit. But now he's a truck driver, so I think that physique will you know not be maintained.
Whoa, shots fired, dude. Jeez. Just
All
a
right,
truck
Connor,
driver.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
One physical thing you want to do in your life, like one physical goal,
Okay.
sort of event you want to complete.
So does it have to be like an event like the Ironman, or can it just be like an achievement?
Achievement event, yeah, whatever.
Oh, someone's ringing my doorbell. What the heck?
So it's
Let me
sketchy.
think. I don't really deal in physical things very often.
Well, that's why the question's directed
Yeah.
I don't really deal with
I'd
physical
say
things.
win a division championship next year
at you. Ooh,
for
Okay.
all to me. Yeah.
I could dig it.
I think that's an achievable goal. To be
Well, yeah.
honest.
Okay. But what is something that like doesn't have any like? Because like, okay, say we're kind of like bound by that. You know, if like we don't do it next year, we don't have a chance to do it. What's something that you could do? You could work up towards like, and it's just like a personal thing.
Oh, so just me.
Yeah, just you.
That you could do whenever, yeah.
Yeah. It's like you could be
See.
60 years old and you could just work your way through this. I mean, maybe it'd be really tough if you're 60.
Bench
but
press twice my weight.
just do it once.
Yeah. Yeah, like one. Like max out at twice my weight.
What would that be right now?
right now be 240 pounds.
240 pounds. Be solid. You working up towards that?
No, not at all. But I could if I really committed to it. But and then I'm not planning on it. I'm not. My upper body strength is pretty minimal at this point. But
So at that point, would you work upper body or just cut your weight?
Probably maybe both. Probably because
Maybe you cut your legs off. I mean, you can make some money.
yeah, that would be a lot of extra weight.
What if you did that like on your deathbed? You're like, I really wanna.
Bench press twice my weight, so I just cut off every non-necessary part for bench press.
Every non-benchable muscle.
Bench or die. Oh, you've been getting those Dota fingers going though, right?
Dota fingers, yeah, dude. My hand-eye coordination, my timing is off the charts.
All right, so we're LLG. We gotta talk a little bit about gaming.
Yeah, so we don't break Twitch terms of service.
Oh yeah.
Connor, give us your Dota breakdown.
Just like anything.
Yeah, just go for it. You got your team.
Let's see.
Team.
Yeah. So Hamilton, a buddy of mine, Hadley, a buddy of ours, I guess you could say. I don't know where you guys stand with him, but
yeah, he's a buddy of all of ours.
And we so he's been recruiting people like just around the school who also play Dota, and like that's been pretty cool, just like playing with, because it's always more fun to play with other people because it's like more cooperative and you can operate a little more efficiently.
Have you played Dota?
No, I haven't, but a few of my friends have.
Yeah.
Trying to understand what it's about.
I currently have 165 hours clocked.
Dude, you're like halfway to Vegas.
So that's been a lot of fun. Like, and around like when I had like 30 hours, I had like go through tutorials. I was trying to get better, whatever, because I had heard that there's a big learning curve, and there is a big learning curve. So I want to get past that. And but then I said since I was kind of tired of playing on my own by that 30 hours, I asked Hamilton like, hey, you want to try this? And he tried it, and at first he just didn't have the patience for it. Like, he would just go in and try to wreck everyone, but obviously he hadn't built himself up, so he had no chance. But then eventually he like, we started playing more matches, and he has, I think like 130 or something like that. So he's not that far behind me. So, and that's been a lot of fun. Like, I've been watching more competitive games because like the internationals rolling around month, 2 months. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And then that's probably my main grind so far in terms of games. Like that's my main game. But like I've been trying to branch out. Like, I've been playing Blacklight Retribution, which has been awesome. Another free to play, obviously. And yeah, but I haven't had too much time. I've just been like playing a few games of Dota over the weekend. You know, a few games of Blacklight, and then calling it good. So that's basically it.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
As far as my gaming goes, it's been very minimal.
Yeah.
Like barely anything at all. My most played game would probably be Words with Friends, which I've been playing.
Dude, you're so hardcore.
Yeah, it's been a treat. I'm doing pretty well so far, hanging in there. Usually play against my mom, and she beats me though, so that's a struggle. I'm working my way up.
So you say that's a goal that you want to achieve?
Yeah.
Like, mine's bench press, and yours beating your mom's words with friends.
I'm getting there though. I'm getting better, which has been good. As far as other games, that's about it really. I mean, I think I played like Grand Theft Auto for like an hour. That was a thing, and then I don't have Xbox Live anymore.
Yeah.
Steam, every once in a while I'll hop on a game, I guess, but just not really. I just don't even open up Steam. I've just been like, I don't know, like I just don't see. I mean, there's so many other things I could be doing. Is what I kind of looking at. Like, I don't know. I like, it's kind of weird. Like, I was really into all this sort of stuff for a while, and then all of a sudden, just like, no, not. I'm out of it. So that's where I'm at with the whole situation.
Nice.
Let's see.
Okay.
I haven't been playing a lot of games. I've been more like doing a lot of coding stuff.
Yeah, that's what I
do
should be doing instead of Dota, but you know.
I do occasionally play, like on the weekends when I'm at Jake's house. I'll probably be, Trials or what else? Occasionally Civ on Xbox, but yeah, really not much gaming.
Hadley.
Oh.
You go first. One first.
Oh, no, I just kind of harumphed there. Um, I have also slimmed down my gaming drastically since we last met 2 years ago.
Gaming diet. Woo.
Dude, I'm the only one that's keeping it up at all.
I definitely play more than Jack, but I do every once in a while. Like last night, I bought Age of Empires 3 because why not? You know, so I got a solid 32 minutes on that. I've got my Pokemon
Oh yeah, there you
X
go.
going. I played through that like 3 times already, which is a blast. The first time I did like normal playthrough, then I did grass Pokemon only, which was a party, and then now I'm doing. At the start of the game, you catch 6 Pokemon, then you do like Wonder Trade, which is you trade them for 6 random Pokemon, and then you just play through of those Pokemon. It's really fun. It's a blast. So because I was sick, I played a bunch of that while watching like House of Cards. But other than that, used to play League of Legends, not so much anymore, and that's pretty much where I stand.
Nice.
Well, I've been going through phases. Like, say 1 month I don't play anything, and then next month I'm like on Civ non-stop for like the whole month. But mainly, I've just finished Tomb Raider Definitive Edition on
that was a
Xbox
fun
One,
one.
and I have to admit it. That's the first Tomb Raider game I've played since I was little, and I really enjoyed it. So goodbye. But I've been playing a lot of Civ. I've got like almost 200 hours in Civ 5 on Steam.
Nice.
But yeah, I've still got to go through phases. 1 minute, I like, really want to play a game, and then next minute it's like, not bothered. Like Minecraft, I barely play that much really anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't played Minecraft. Like, I haven't played Minecraft since last summer, and that's not like that's something I would like to get into like this summer. But like, it's really the longer you hold off from playing it, like at this point, since we've played so many hours of it, like the longer you hold off, the more fun it'll be when you get back into it. And then like, of course, you'll drop off again, and then
Yeah, I'd like to see the total hours I played
a few
Minecraft.
minutes, and then I'm just like,
yeah, no, yeah, but they didn't start tracking it until like the later patches. So.
Yeah, and like the achievements like always seem to reset and all this.
Yeah. When you like reset your jar or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't understand why they can't just have that like. I don't know. It seems like a fix they could just have it on a server somewhere else.
Yeah.
But
You know.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, when you have, what is it, like
So
almost
many
10
people.
million
Yeah.
players at this point,
uh-huh.
it would be a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minecraft's gotten so big recently, you know?
Yeah, so I thought it would like kind of phase out. It's just kind of like evolve into something else.
Yeah, like we all stopped playing, but then you get all like the elementary school kids playing now. It's
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's crazy. Like the audience is just expanding.
I know, and there's
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's like games within Minecraft too, like all these different mini games and like
Yeah.
people.
Are there
have-
actually?
Yeah, people that have like
it's
server.
mental what people do inside Minecraft now.
Yeah, people
I
with whole
haven't played
jobs
it
are
so
like to
long.
have these servers and stuff. Like
Yeah, it's insane.
it's
Man.
crazy. I know you can do like I think you can like you can like program within the game too with like some of these like
Oh yeah, like command blocks. I think they're
yeah
called.
and,
I
like,
haven't messed with that at all.
engineer stuff with all the different redstone or whatever.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
It's amazing to think what people's life would be like without Minecraft. I think how many YouTubers and server owners, people
Yeah.
that have jobs through Minecraft, what it would be like if not just thought, oh no, I'm actually not gonna do this.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, like
Weird.
yeah, that's crazy. I know, like I feel like it's so much different now. Like I feel like my initial Minecraft experience was so much different than some of these other people. that are
Yeah,
just
I
getting into
completely
it.
agree. With
Oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because back
And
then,
especially like the people who go straight into mod packs like Feed the
Yeah.
Beast and
Oh,
stuff
dude,
like that.
that's like
It's-
you gotta get the generic experience first. That's like part of it, in my opinion.
I don't
But-
know. Feed the Beast is pretty good.
No, no,
played
I
that for a
I
while.
agree that Feed the Beast is good, but I don't know.
let's
I feel
like
like
beat the beast.
It adds like, well, it's about 1 million mods, but it does machines, more ores, magic stuff.
it's basically like
crazy.
it like stacks like a whole other game on top of Minecraft.
Oh, got
It's
you.
insane. I've actually never really tried it, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never tried any of that. Like, I mean, I've tried mods before, but none of the like,
super mods.
yeah. Like, I think that'd be pretty cool. But I don't know. It seems like it's kind of overwhelming all this sort of stuff. It's like, oh, I can't be
Yeah, it's like so
Probably.
much to learn, like all
That's
the different
like-
ores and like all the uses and stuff. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but that's like the same when you first start Minecraft. Anyway, it's like, oh, I don't know
Yeah.
what to do and all that. But
Uh-huh.
eventually, because I play
I figured out.
Feed the Beast as well, you get used to it and it becomes fun. But then eventually, you know everything, just like normal Minecraft, and it just gets boring again.
Yeah.
I
know,
feel
like
now hopping in's a lot tougher, you know? Because, like, when we just started, I remember for me, like, the whole furnaces, I was like, whoa, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
But now there's so much you can do with all these, like, magic and, like, crafting tables and stuff is ridiculous. Upgrading
Yeah.
weapons. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
the whole enchanting thing is kind of
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
crazy.
I wish I could have that experience, like wipe my mind of ever playing
I know,
Minecraft.
I
and
know.
play
I remember
it
last
again.
summer we did that factions thing for a while.
Yeah.
Oh man, that did it for me. That I kind of got like a nice little renaissance of my Minecraft.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Where it's just like crazy. Like you'd go to sleep and be thinking about like, oh my gosh, there's so much different stuff you can do. And then, but it was a much shorter period. Like after a week, it was just
Yeah.
done.
If you like you know how you asked me like, oh, what's one physical thing you want to achieve? I'd say my one gaming thing that I want to achieve is
That's
I
not
want to beat
physical.
Minecraft.
That is
Something.
not physical.
No, I realize that, but I'm saying if you ask me the other side of the coin, the virtual side of things.
Okay.
Connor no
Wait.
longer wants to bench.
Um,
Only Minecraft.
He wants
among
to beat Minecraft.
among other things.
Wants to
I'd
bench
like
Minecraft.
To
Didn't you
beat Minecraft.
and Hamilton once get like super close?
Yeah, dude. Okay, yeah. So we decided okay, we're gonna try to do it in one sitting, and like no mods or anything. We just like vanilla, and so we were working. I think it was like 17 hours total, which was so bad. Like
Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
it was pretty miserable at the end. But we saw the goal was close, and so we got to the final like the Ender Realm or whatever it's called, and with the dragon, and but right when we got there, we like spawned on this little like obsidian, like platform, and then we needed to build our way over to like the mainland where we could like dig in, and then anyway, but we had no chance because the dragon just swept us off right when we spawned, and so we were so disappointed. And then we tried like doing it again, and we got kicked off, and but at that point we kind of decided to start like we gave ourselves the items that we had before. We just commanded them in, so we kind of cheated at the end. But
Do you regret that at all, or?
no, because we couldn't have beat it anyway. We couldn't have beat it like if we had anyway.
I don't know. Wait, what is required to beat it? Like you just have to get to the end. Like
You
I've never
have to,
I've never
yeah,
done
you have
that
to get
at
to
all.
the end and then kill it, and then like you need to kill the dragon by it like there are a big obsidian like towers that you need to. And at the top of these things are like beacons, and you need to destroy the beacons because they give the dragon health when it flies over. And so if you destroy all of those and then shoot the dragon or whatever, just kill the dragon in general, then you win.
And what is required to get to the end?
What?
What is required?
You need to find the stronghold, which is like kind of like I think it's like 500 block radius from the spawn,
Mm-hmm.
and then or something like that. It's pretty far. It's typically pretty far away, and then you need to go and for you to find the portal, and you need to get Eyes of Ender, and then plug those in, and then it operates the portal. It's a huge ordeal. And Hamilton and I got to the end. We were so excited. And at that point, it was like 3 a.m.
So when
so-
did you guys start?
I think we started at like let me think. It was like 9 a.m. or something, like 10 a.m. or something.
Oh geez, so this
Wow.
was like a Saturday or something. You just
Yeah, something like that. And
Oh,
so
okay.
that was really fun, except like the grind near the end was really tough. But so then we just decided, okay, we're just gonna turn God mode on and kill it. But I
was that satisfying, or did you go to sleep disappointed?
I kind of went to sleep disappointed. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Because that was like a lot of time and effort, and we were like speed running it, so we weren't like messing around with cosmetics or anything.
So did you like have a house at all, or did you have like a little cave?
Well, we just had like a little cave and like pretty much just a mine, and we had like a little like cow farm like for we were getting what were we getting? We were getting leather for books, and I remember we had like a cow farm there because you need books for like enchanting and stuff like that.
Mhm. What is
and-
what are 3 things that you would have done differently, like to improve upon your next attempt?
Well, more people that would
More
have been
people.
easier.
We'll have to do like a multi-com or something.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that we were actually talking about that. Hamilton and I, it's like having as many people as we could working towards it, because then it'd make it like, that would cut the time down by a lot.
Mhm.
Definitely getting diamond swords for killing the Endermen for the Ender pearls, because that like took forever, and all the times we would have like iron swords, but then it wouldn't kill them fast enough, so then we would just teleport away, and then it'd be a bummer. Um,
If
and
you look at their legs, then they don't teleport.
oh, okay, well, maybe that's another thing. And let's see what else. There's one other thing. Yeah, the Eyes of Ender were a big deal breaker, and also getting like shooting the dragon with a bow and arrow once you spawn, so it turns away and doesn't sweep you off the platform, so it gives you time. That's those are the three things. But the thing with me beating Minecraft my own, just like at my own pace, is that I at this point, since I played so many hours, like I don't think I could stay engaged in the game long enough to beat the Ender Dragon. Because like last summer I had a world and it was really awesome and I enjoyed playing with it, but then I just lost interest. And I was like, oh, in this world I'm gonna beat the Ender Dragon, but then I didn't want to continue, kind of thing. So I think if I started a world, this summer I think I'm just gonna use the school year as kind of like a buffer period. And then so once I get in, I think I'm gonna try to like start the world with the intent to beat the Ender Dragon, but still like having fun, like you working with the cosmetics, just like it's not a speed run, but it's just like that's the goal kind of thing. I don't know, I feel like that would be fun because like there are a lot of things that have been because we started playing long before like the Ender Dragon was added, so we weren't really, that wasn't really our play style to work towards the Ender Dragon. So like I don't know, I feel like if I add that to my game mechanic and like what I'm thinking of when I'm making stuff, then it might change my experience a little bit.
Okay, I have a question for everyone. When is the last time you opened up a Minecraft single player world? Like you can see the date. Or does it show the last date like you used it or the date you started it?
The last date you went onto that world.
Okay. So mine was in March. I was trying like the Pixelmon thing, where you can do, it's like Pokemon in Minecraft sort of deal.
Oh yeah.
And then before
Is
that,
that fun?
I don't know. Like, I started it. It looked like it would kind of be pretty cool, and then I just got bored of it. Like, I don't know. It looked like you had to like kind of be committed to get things rolling, and I just didn't have that sort of patience. And before that, it was in August of last year, so I have not been doing any Minecraft single player.
Wait, can you see if you go to your world list?
Yeah, select like
Okay,
just single
hold on,
player.
I'm patching right now.
Select world.
Uh,
But I think I've been on a multiplayer server more recently than that.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh no, yeah. I think my single player world last year was or last summer was the. Oh, what the?
So what's my password for Minecraft?
I guess that kind of goes to show
Yeah.
how long it's been.
I've
Mine's
got it
Sep-
saved on my Feed the Beast thing, but I don't have it on normal Launcher.
Okay.
We got it
so-
September 20th of 2013.
Oh, nice. That's the one to beat.
So my play button isn't working.
mine is February the 12th of this year, and that's my building world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! I
And
just
that
opened it.
world,
This
that
is
world
so
I've
cool.
had. Cool. Near enough started Minecraft. That world I've had
All
a
right.
very long time.
Oh wow!
I'm patching.
Oh wow! I'm building like this. Oh, castle thing. It's badass.
You're impressed with yourself.
Oh shit! Yeah, I died. I died just like that.
Dude.
Great.
Okay, single player. Let's see. Last was. Oh, I started this. This was Christmas Day, 12/25/13.
Playing Christmas Day. Just hopping
Yeah.
into Minecraft.
Yeah, because I remember I was watching X's Adventures again, so it like inspired me to play.
On
So-
Christmas.
I don't know. That's just.
That's good. That's good.
That's nice.
Yeah, and then but the actual world that I was playing on, I don't even think I got anywhere with this world, for the Christmas world. But the last one was August 1st, 2013.
Yeah.
I do know I played earlier this year, but I don't remember when.
Yeah.
Probably around, I don't know, probably around February. Or
Oh, this world is really developed actually. The Christmas Day one. That's when I last played. Anyway.
Christmas Day.
You don't want to spend time with his family.
Nope.
Screw that.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. So it's like, what's the thing about Christmas? Like, you think it's gonna be like a whole day ordeal, sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's like,
That's really.
yeah, and then you kind of have like this lull period, and it's kind of like, oh, it's just kind of like another regular day.
Yeah, and you feel like obligated to do stuff.
Yeah, you feel like, you should be busy, you should be doing something, but then it's like, oh, it's just kind of like,
Yo, there's like a leopard. What's up with that?
Ocelot?
Possibly, I don't know.
Yeah, so
Wow.
that was good going down memory lane. Minecraft.
yeah,
Such a good game. And like the
It's
story, the
freaky. You
story
just
behind
go finding an old world on your hard drive, and you open it. It's like 2 years old, and it's just like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Like your very first world. I still have my very first world, and
Oh, I wish I did, dude.
it's just mental. Like all the different structures of how you build things. Like everything's too high, but now I always have things 3 high because I feel really closed in.
Hmm. Yeah,
And it's like,
I remember my first room, but I don't actually have it.
I have it somewhere on my hard drive. Just no idea where.
Didn't you have like you had like a really bad laptop for a while, right?
I did. I had yeah, it was like, and I remember I was getting like 1 frame every 5 seconds. It was really bad. And I was
You
like,
played
I
through
dumbed
it.
down the settings and everything. Yeah, I remember like I spawned and I was just trying to work through the frame rate and like getting coal and stuff. I was looking around for coal, couldn't find coal. Um, and then a skeleton spawned at night and it killed me, but it was like right next to my spawn, so it kept killing me. And then eventually, like I somehow got away and then like dug a house in the pitch black, and then eventually I found coal and like the struggle was really real. And then it had like pillar. I had like an opening room that was completely pointless, pretty much. But it had like columns going down a hallway and then like stairs. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember
Like,
my very very first world. It was like a snow world. I think I might have like tried creating worlds until I got a snow world. And
I missed those snow worlds. They were
Yeah.
awesome.
Now it's just biome.
and I found like a mountain. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be sweet. I'm gonna build like a little cave inside this mountain. And then I realized my mountain was too small, and when I tried to expand, I was just like breaking through. And then I'm like, at one point, it just fell apart, and so I just got out of that world pretty quickly and started a new world.
I think
which
it was a
expanded
snow
into.
world that I saw your first video. Like that's how.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
I think it was a snow world.
Wait,
Oh.
Hadley, how did we find you? Or
I
how did you
found-
find us?
Server addicted.
And I saw Jack's video. I can't remember how I found it.
Yeah.
And then I like messaged him. It was like I can't remember what. It was like I messaged him about something. And then
I
I
know.
think I messaged him again, and then he said something about server.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Then
wasn't
there
it-
was server addicted.
Yep.
You
Oh,
did
yeah.
the server. You
Yeah.
did put the server link. I
What a
think it
good
was.
time.
That was such a treat. I remember we were first we were posting on like the Minecraft forums like,
Oh yeah.
oh, this is the best server ever. Come on down. We got
Would,
like
inflate or the number of people in it or something.
yeah, and like trying to bump it up there and have everyone log on. And then we had like right away. I think we had like 15 people or something like that. And we're like, holy cow, these
Yeah.
are real people coming on the server.
Yeah, and I remember I woke. I think it was in the morning, and
It's
I was
Christmas
went,
Day.
and I remember like I wake up like, oh man, we're starting the server today. We're opening up to the public because we built like our
Christmas Day.
our spawn area, wherever our houses, our admin houses, and then
Connor, come down for presents. No, I'm busy.
um, and
Find here, thanks.
and I remember seeing the roads that we had made just completely destroyed, like with TNT. I remember someone had blown it up with TNT, so like, okay, we need to figure out how to ban TNT.
Yeah. Then there's
And,
water everywhere for a while.
Yeah, and
People went up
yeah,
to the
and-
mountains and just like dropped
Yeah, and
water.
I remember we had a tunnel, and that was completely like destroyed. And I remember when I was building, when we were building our admin houses, Jack, Parker was the only admin, and so we'd ask him to give us stuff. Like, oh hey,
Yeah, I had
hey Parker,
to-
could you give me 64 torches?
I
Oh
had
dude,
to go
you have the
into
picture.
server console too. I couldn't even do that in game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was jeez.
Oh
You know,
dude,
I'll
I
admit,
just remember my house being burnt down every bloody time I came online.
I was part of that whole griefing issue that we had going on. I was definitely contributing that hardcore.
oh dude,
Uh,
Parker, those pictures that's up on the stream right now.
Oh
man.
yeah, look at that.
Oh dude, there's me.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
dude,
good
I remember.
stuff.
Yeah, I remember Jack's house had like the checkerboard, the really ugly color clashing checkerboard.
Yeah, I
No,
know. I just
that
added as much
checkerboard.
as I could to it. Oh man, yeah, what a mess.
I remember
So-
the city hall.
The brick and obsidian checkerboard, Jack and I made that, and we started at opposite sides.
Yes.
And when it got to
Oh.
the middle, it didn't line up, and there was no like breaking obsidian quickly. You had to just take
Yeah.
a diamond pick,
Well, like, look
and
at
it was
that.
what?
Look
like
at this
30
house.
seconds each.
Look at this thing we built. Like, what is this thing?
No, that was the city hall. Remember?
No, I know,
That-
but like, what were you thinking when we designed that? Because like, look at the top. Look how weird that glass looks.
Yeah, no, I remember like I wanted
like
to have
little
like
fingers.
a dome looking roof, but like it's really freaking weird. So Yeah, and I remember we had like all our signs
Really quick,
there.
where are you guys seeing these photos?
On the Twitch stream.
Okay.
Yeah, I can link you.
I see you watching Etho.
Yeah, that.
Inverse that only half opened.
Jeez. Wait, are these on? Where'd you find these pictures?
I found one of the old server websites.
Oh,
Oh, I
nice.
remember that. The gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that texture pack too. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember. I mean, I was making my house, and like, who's that? That's Parker. Yeah.
Oh, there I am getting some 333.
323.
Oh, I remember that water slide.
Yeah, I
as
remember.
well.
I remember like before the
Oh,
name
the
it,
water
like,
slide. Oh, that was
the ore-
crazy.
Yeah, the ore indexes. I remember like we had to have that like that like index page with all like the different items and their numbers, and that was just a hassle because remember we had to like type it like /give Conrad 12, something like 11164 or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that road on there when you was on with the signs, that road led to my house.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, didn't we set up?
parts
We
of
tried
my
to set up
house,
like plots
so-
for everyone, right?
Yeah,
thing.
and that didn't work out as well.
Yeah. I remember. Oh, the water slide. What a fantastic ride that was.
Oh yeah.
It was what an experience. And then didn't someone like burn all the trees at one point too?
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm
and
pretty
remember
sure everything got burned.
they were putting water they were putting source blocks of water on top of hills, and then it would just cascade down, so everything was covered in water, and that was just and so I remember we had to ban lava buckets and water buckets
Yeah.
to protect the server.
I
Usually
remember when the
happens house.
furnaces wouldn't work. You put something in, then it disappears.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I wonder how it is
Oh.
now. Like, if is it all just like sort of work really well?
Well, now single player Minecraft is just
Oh yeah.
a Minecraft server on your computer, so they're
Right.
the same.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I remember like when the first like land function came out.
Wow.
I tried that out and
Oh,
to
that-
see
yeah.
if that
I
would
wonder
be
if
it.
I've got any
Yeah,
pictures.
that's what
Yeah,
Hamilton and I did for the that 17-hour binge that we had. Like he just came over and then we we tried it out, and that was actually worked flawlessly. Like it was really easy. And I
Mhm.
was happy with it. Like you didn't have to set up a hamachi or whatever. So yeah,
That's cool.
good times.
Yeah, I want to go see the multicom world again now.
Oh,
crazy.
Parker, do you still have that?
I'd have to look. I've gone
I
through
feel
a
I
lot
feel
of
like I
computers.
feel like the file was corrupted and like that was a big deal. I feel like that happened. Maybe I'm just crazy, but because I remember we recycled it. We took a plot of that world and we put it in server addicted. Like we just put it in the middle of nowhere.
Mhm.
And like so we had like the house, we had like the quad pod.
Oh yeah,
What a name.
that was crazy. Then we had like that one Easter Island place,
Yeah.
and we had a big like railway to that, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I remember it was just
Yeah.
crazy how quickly we could get stuff done with like so many people working on it. It was
Yeah,
just
and,
like
and all the
Oh my
resources required like being gathered and everything.
yeah,
I remember we had in the first video, the first multicom video, we had like PvP on. So when we were mining, we'd like, ow, oh sorry Parker, ow, oh sorry Jack,
yeah,
working, and that was just great. And then like I built the house where you guys like got wood and like
yeah. The mother sheep.
the mother sheep lives on. And I remember like the audio got messed up on that first video, and so we had to have like we just had, like did like a commentary over and then music like for the rest of it. And I remember Justin was constantly calling Parker on Skype, and it just every time it popped up, and like, how many subs do we have on Multicom?
That's the only picture I have of one of the servers.
Oh, let's see this. Yeah, I don't know. I remember it was like, I remember we were mad because like Yogscast took off like right
Oh,
as we were
yeah.
doing it. We were
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, we were right here. That's the crazy thing. It's like, dang, with YouTube, it's like you could have been.
I know we were one of the. I think we were one of the first like
Seriously.
multiplayer.
Yeah, and it's like it's not like we were putting out great stuff, but if someone like YouTube, if there's a lot of luck with YouTube. If someone just sees your
Mhm.
stuff and
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that was so much fun. Like we had like 100 and something episodes. Yeah,
we had 50 something.
really? I feel like we had more, but maybe
Let's see
I
what
don't
our newest is. 57.
57. That's solid. Because I remember. Yeah, I remember we were kind of running out of ideas by 57. Like, I remember we made that huge like mob pit where we also used for storage, and yeah, those
Yeah.
those are times.
I remember,
So.
yeah, at one point we went on like just an adventure, like, okay, let's just go somewhere, and then like, I don't know, that just didn't work out as well as we had hoped.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. We should definitely do that again if we still have the map, or we can start anew. I don't care,
Okay.
dude. Either way, that'd be great.
When was our? Let's see. It says 1 year ago.
Break any blocks.
It was
'Cause
August 12th, 2012. So a year and a half ago. Dang. That was like right around after we ended the podcast, or blasted our last episode of the podcast.
Yeah. How many subs do we have? 72 subs. 7,688 views.
Are you happy or disappointed with those numbers?
I don't really care.
I know, but like, what were you expecting? Is that around what you were expecting?
No, yeah, pretty much. Like I remember we had like a little bit less than 100. Yeah. So 55 uploads, solid. So.
Gosh, Hadley, this picture. Stop with the rude sounds. Kaylee Yogs.
I don't know
shopping.
what one server that was because we had a few, didn't we?
Yeah. Gosh, that's crazy.
It says we joined YouTube December 31st, 1969.
No way.
Yeah, on VidStats. On VidStats, it says that.
It says on YouTube, joined December 6th, 2010.
Well, VidStats.
Our
obviously.
awesome 3-person Minecraft Let's Play. We plan to have guests on in the near future. We are the first to do this. Nice.
And then I remember someone like made a channel comment like, "Well, technically you're not actually the first. Sorry, guys." Like, I remember that, and that was like, yeah. I'm pretty sure they were referring to the Yogscast. With that, I can't remember.
Yeah, I remember. I think the Yogscast like ended up beating us, but I remember we had the idea like before they put out their first.
Yeah.
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 That'd been crazy because they're like a legit business now.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But yeah, but like Minecraft as a game is just like so much bigger than it intended to be, which is also which is crazy. Like all the mods, all the texture packs, all that stuff, like and all the like game modes with like server multiplayer game modes. It's just insane.
Yeah,
I knew there was another picture of the old server on Brian that used to play on the server, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
So I just took a screenshot.
So do you think like has there been a game like that that's captured you?
Dude, Minecraft is my favorite game of all time. I'd have to say that just because like I don't know, it was like this sounds really cheesy, but it was like a religious experience, like playing this, like discovering this game and playing this game. And like I remember Jack, you and I like both said like I know for me like I couldn't sleep when I first found out about it.
Yeah.
Hadley's picture.
Oh, this is great.
Oh, it's not loading for me.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Beastie. Oh my. I remember Pyro Boy 17 or whatever.
Oh
Oh my.
gosh.
Oh my.
Didn't we find out he lives like super close too? Is that a thing?
Oh yeah,
Wait, how close?
in Washington somewhere.
Oh wow.
Gosh.
I think he like burned down his dad's boat or something.
Oh,
Oh.
Pyro boy.
Pyro.
Do we know his full name? Would he be on Facebook?
Oh, please be on Facebook.
I
I think I
I-
remember we found it at one point. That's the thing.
I'm pretty sure it's this in the
Okay.
Skype chat.
Oh, that looks right.
I don't know if that's the right spelling.
Searching.
One mutual friend. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, I'm pretty sure this guy's the guy. I just looking at his profile picture.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
look through these profile pictures. He has a fedora. Oh my gosh, yes.
Wait, and yeah, so
Yeah, I know. I saw that too.
Okay, that looks like a pyro boy.
Looks like a big pyro boy right there.
yeah, I remember his squeaky little voice, and this looks like him.
Oh, that's who you are. I was trying to think who you're on about, but
Oh gosh, the fedora. Oh, he's a fedora bro.
yeah.
Please.
Political views: the Socialist Party. That's pyro boy right there.
The picture. Have you guys seen the one of from inside the lunch bag?
Yes.
Wow,
What?
strangely artistic. It's like April 2013.
Yeah. 420.
420.
Got a solid 4 likes. Low and large. Wow.
Well, that's interesting.
Pyro Boy. I
That's
remember for a
Pyro
while
Boy
it was
for you.
like, a, do we like him or do we hate him? It was like a really,
Yeah, I remember he would just troll me on the server. Like I remember I was making a PvP like little like arena thing, and just in like I'm in my own personal server, like one of many server houses, and he was like digging rat tunnels underneath, and then I'd be trying to like kill him with lava, and then it was just, and then he was like screaming, "No, no, Conrad!" This little.
again.
No, I'm not doing that yet.
Okay, if you guys look through his profile pictures, there's one on. It's the very last one.
Yeah.
December 1st, 2009. That is a great picture. That is Pyro Boy right there.
Which one is he? Oh no, sorry, that's October 27th.
Yeah, it's you. If you go on his first one and click back, I think you might be able to find it.
There's also a Scope. I can't remember his full username, but Scope something.
Oh
And he was
yeah.
a
Oh,
cool
Snipe
guy.
Scopeful. I'm friends with him on Facebook
Yeah.
for some
Oh, yeah.
odd reason.
Why wouldn't you be friends with him?
Wait, 2009?
Yeah.
No, I'm not getting that.
All right. I'll
Oh, the team photo.
here. I'll just guys it. It's a beauty.
Can we comment on like really quick, Parker? You had some like lady friend from California.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Kaylee. Oh god.
yeah,
Oh god, this
Kaylee.
picture.
What was up with that?
This picture's excellent.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
She like, oh wow, Pyro Boy. Oh,
That is
geez.
such a good picture. Oh, wow.
that picture is amazing.
Oh. All right, so
I
Kaylee.
remember Kaylee.
Oh yeah, she was on the podcast.
she's
She was a
still
podcast
one of
guest.
Yeah,
Skype
she's
Yeah.
I think she's in contact with me on Skype.
Can
Yeah,
you call
I
her?
got that too.
Yep, Kaylee Yognot?
Oh, it's
think
not a
I'll
Yogscast thing.
Maybe. I don't think. I think that's just a coincidence. I don't know.
Isn't? Oh, maybe yeah. Maybe it's the. I thought like Yognot is what they call each other.
I have no idea.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah. I remember we had her on the podcast, and like
Wait, can you?
she.
Is she online?
No, she's not.
No, she's away.
Oh, that's unfortunate. There's also okay. There's this. I have one of my contacts. Shellifer. It shows up as
I have no idea.
this girl from
Yeah.
Canada.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Her
We had one episode of her.
her description is I like the way faggot sounds, but not what it represents.
Oh, I feel like.
Let's bring her back.
Oh, she's online. Should we add her to the call?
I mean.
Yes.
Yes. There is no
Didn't-
yeah. Oh yeah, this is a yes. Okay, let's see where this goes. All right, Connor, you taking the reins on this one?
No, I'm definitely not.
No wonder this is you.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Call failed.
Oh.
Call failed. I just keep hitting call. So.
All right. What's disappointing? She's definitely online. Maybe the Canadian stuff isn't. Who is this? Kaylee. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I do have her on Facebook.
Are you friends with her? on
Jack
Facebook?
Price and Hadley. Are two friends.
Wow.
Wow. Works at the
Wait,
U.S.
lives in Chicago, Illinois. Wasn't she from California, if I remember correctly?
She just graduated from the Department of the Navy.
Yeah, she was in the Navy.
Huh.
Connor, you got to tell me what type in chat Scope's name so I can find him on Facebook.
Oh.
I'll do that.
That Pyro Boy
Who
picture
knows?
is still. Oh, Connor, you lost.
Yeah.
Although you did get the capitalization though, so
Yeah. So
I'll
get
give you a
right.
quarter point. Oh my gosh,
The memories.
Connor, how do
Parker.
how do you think
Sorry.
it would feel like? I don't know. What would it be like to be in a room with all these people? Like
Maybe like-
Pyro Boy. You've got Kaylee. We'll throw Shellifer in there, whatever her.
I don't even remember her.
I know but she's like if you are you friends with her or is she in your contacts?
No.
Okay,
Maybe I was gone for that. So.
yeah.
What about your favourite, Parker? Who's your favourite?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Well, I've got Hadley's ex-girlfriend on here too.
Oh, Hadley.
Wow.
That.
God, that was like 4 odd years ago.
That was a long time ago.
It was the weird situation where they all had her and weren't sure what to do. Like, we unfriend her or
Yeah.
what's going on now?
She's
I'm
on.
talking about
she's online. I'm not
BJ
gonna call her.
Parker.
Yeah, I don't know. Steven, I talked to Steven more recently.
On Twitter, yeah.
On Twitter
I feel like
and
it's-
on Facebook, maybe a month ago. So I don't know. They're both fun.
Wow, this is so
Well,
weird. This is a
talk to,
picture of Pyro Boy with a guy
Very
that I actually
second
know.
long time.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this dude Andrew.
Oh yeah, Andrew. How do they know each other? That's so weird.
That is crazy.
Lake Washington, Lake Washington, right? I feel like that's where they.
I don't know. Wow, that's
interesting.
wild. Wow, what a trip this has been. What a trip down memory
Dude,
lane.
this is quite the reunion.
Yeah, Pricey. Has anyone talked to old Pricey in a while?
Is he,
No,
is,
I've
he,
been
is he on
spoken
Skype?
to him.
He's on Do Not Disturb. Should we add him?
Oh yeah.
I think he's always on there.
I'm gonna add him anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a new profile pic.
Yeah, dude. I remember it was him with a kid before. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can we have?
And
I
then
want.
Hadley decided to take over that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a switch.
The evolution.
Pricey, pick up.
Yeah, that was a great pick. Oh man.
Pick up, Pricey.
Oh, price.
Parker, how'd you remember Pyro Boy's name?
I remember stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
'Cause that was on the money.
Remember for like 2, maybe more years ago.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I remember like bits and pieces, never the whole thing.
Yeah, I remember bits and pieces. I remember, I think it was the second server. There was like a hill, and I made like a hotel, and people just came
I
and
remember
lived in
that.
it.
I remember that. Yeah, good times. Good times.
Great times.
Gosh, Pyro Boy.
Fantastic times.
He's rocking the fedora. Like this is not just like a one-time thing. This is like a
He's rocking it.
constant.
We have 6 viewers on Twitch right now. And I'm sure for all of them are us.
Well, there's 4 of us, Connor.
Steven,
I know,
except
but anyway.
my friend was there.
Actually, we're down to 5 viewers.
Oh,
So.
but that was my fault.
Connor's a liar. Artificially inflating the numbers.
So there's one person other than us listening to us right now.
No,
Yes.
no, because are we all on the Twitch chat? Can anyone?
I'm on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because there are 5 of us.
There's 4 of us, Connor.
There's
Oh
four
no, there's 5 of us. Oh jeez, sorry.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm on the Twitch as well.
Yeah. And if
Never mind, no one's listening in that case.
But there were
Well,
6. There were 6 of them.
there were 6. I scared them off.
How many? What's the most popular gaming talk show right now? Oh, we're third. Third most popular gaming talk show. I remember the best thing ever was on Twitch, like putting yourself as like a pro player or like number 1 at something.
Yeah.
My favorite.
However, you labeled yourself as a pro Minecraft player at one point.
I live with like there was a game World of Goo, which is like a really stupid like puzzle game.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
a pro World of Goo player as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I remember those streams.
Yeah.
Is that self-appointed or do they give you that?
Oh, they give you that. It's not easy.
Ooh, wow. World of Goo.
Not easy.
I bet you're proud. All right.
Oh jeez.
Anyone got something good?
Well, I think you should share your story of that great the profit you made in English class today, Oliver.
What the?
You were so happy to tell me as I walked in the classroom.
Parker, I know I talked to you today. As you walked in, I said something to you. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so
Oh, this is great. This is
it
getting...
kind of relates back to our stories of Oliver and stealing batteries and stuff.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
I
The
am
batteries.
so good at. I'm just so good at many things. Okay, I'm currently out of paper. That is the current struggle of my life.
Like printer paper or like notebook paper?
Notebook paper.
Okay.
It's near the end of the year, so I'm not gonna go down to Office Depot or whatever. I'm not gonna buy more.
Yeah.
Our teacher has the little sheets of notebook paper at the front. She says, take one per group, okay? So everyone gets a little one piece of notebook paper. She like reprimanded the 2 kids in front of me for trying to take 2. I walk up there. It was so sly. I was so proud of this actually. I reached. It looked like I took 1 piece. It like legitimately looked. I had everyone fooled. Everyone thought I took 1 piece. It was
Everyone.
like 7 or 8 pieces.
Oh,
And
dude.
it's like it's not a big deal, but it was amazing.
Dude, that holds you
It
over
was-
for a while too. You're in good shape.
Such a
Oh
rebel.
yeah, definitely. Especially at this point of the year, you know, you don't use too much paper. So
Wow.
I'm set. That was
This time of the
highlight
year? What do you mean this time of the year?
Well, towards the end of the year.
towards the end, you know.
Oh,
School year.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah.
The weather, you know, don't have to be.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, affects,
Yeah,
affects your
the weather.
paper
All
using.
and all that.
Oh,
But man, yeah, I've been cracking out the investments. Like when we were at Deca Nationals, there was a bit where I was in a hotel room with like McKay, Justin Hong, and Hari.
yeah.
We went to the little CVS, little pharmacy, you know, bought a bunch of like cereals and goldfish and chips and stuff. The cart was full. We agreed that if anyone could guess the price within $1 of the actual cost, including tax, they didn't have to chip in. I got it within like 50 cents. I was so happy.
No way. How much was it?
It was $38.49.
Jeez.
I was so proud of myself.
Yeah.
I guess 38, and I'm like, woo,
It's on the
so
money.
great, money. And then I made the same trip. I made like $45 on poker in our hotel room.
Dude, net gain right there.
Dude, I'm telling.
And you finished top
played
10. That was a great trip.
Oh well, that's marginal. $45
Yeah.
on poker. Wow. We had the little, you know, connected hotel rooms by the little door in the middle. It was kids from like Vancouver, Washington, and they were like kind of sketchy. One kid like was doing chewing tobacco, which is you know, no at his age, and then at the DECA conference, they were like doing chewing tobacco. They had like cigars with them and stuff, and we just played poker. It was the best time of my life.
Did you say
That
Justin was like scared of this guy or something like that, or is that someone else?
Yeah, Justin was all like, "Yeah, guys, we probably shouldn't be doing this," you know. I was like,
That
"No,
doesn't
it's
sound like
fine,
Justin.
it's fine, it's fine." He was like trying to lock the door in between us.
Your time's getting lower, Parker. Where can you play that game?
Yeah, Parker, you just revealed your game to the public. We actually have 4 viewers now, so we're dropping.
Oh yeah, I checked out of there.
Yeah.
That was,
Wait, how does that work, your game?
Parker.
We click.
What do you mean? How does it work?
Wait, what are you trying to do? How do you
how
know
does
what
it
color?
how does it work?
The
No.
color in the top right corner where it says current color, that's the one you're trying to.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, for,
If
all,
it's green,
for the 4
you click
people on
the
their little
green.
promotion. That's great.
Maybe you could have different levels and like and if like and you can add one tile that it's like the right color, but there's like a big X on it, and so you have to click like a different color, like this or different tile of the same color, like so you'd have to like decide which one to click, just make it a little harder. I mean, it's still pretty still pretty solid, but
Hmm.
yeah.
That's-
All
that's
right.
funny.
You know, I think I'm actually gonna have to head off soon.
I think that's a good
Watch
call.
it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Water
We've been going for like
Yeah,
2
let's
hours.
see.
yeah.
We're at 1 hour 52 minutes.
Ooh.
That is a
Yeah,
solid
2 morning for
reunion
me,
podcast.
so-
3 decibels deeper. This is the LG podcast.
So that should be the title.
Yeah, that's money. All right, Connor's gonna close this out with a nice little rap.
A rap?
Yeah, spit.
Or song.
Yeah, spit some
Or
some
song.
knowledge.
Sing me to sleep.
Or some
brother, sing
spoken
me to
word.
sleep.
No, I don't think you guys want to. Yeah, I don't
wanna
think.
hear
You
Oh no, that was the wrong thing to say. We definitely want to hear this.
Nick, let me correct my statement. I do not want to hear myself doing this.
All right,
I do.
you won't have to listen.
So I can close it out. I'm just not gonna sing.
Okay, rap is fine. Or poem.
I'm not.
Dude, what
I'll-
was your poem about in block today?
Oh, it was so stupid. It was like school in general.
Can you give
It
us
was like how it takes up time.
give us like an
But,
example of a line and then end it?
School, why you do this was the first one.
Do you present that at all, or just
No.
not time? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The wrap.
All right, Connor, give us the end.
Just do it. Just
Okay.
go
Yeah.
for it.
I'll just close it out.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for watching the LG podcast, our reunion after a couple years. it was good, kind of catching up a little bit, especially with Hadley because we don't get to see him, talk with him.
Yay.
So yeah, all right. So I will see you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast.